Hello, everybody. Hope you guys can hear us. Sorry for the massive delay. Streamlabs is not cooperating with our laptop. That's really loud. Let me bring the gain down here. Alright. It keeps crashing the program when we try to open it, so I'll look into that later. So we're reverting back to XSplit. Just wanted to say, I mean, you guys, if you're watching, you can chat with us. I mean, we will interact.
Sure will.
I don't have access to chat because XSplit doesn't give it to me like Streamlabs does. But that's okay. They're on standby, and we'll interact with you guys. We have 16 more followers until we hit 50, our goal for the month. So if you're watching, you haven't followed our channel, it's right up there at the top, the little heart if you're on mobile. It'll support us a big way, and if you follow us, you can create an NPC for the game, and I will insert it soon. If you have ideas, we may ask for ideas from chat if you're watching. We're trying to integrate some fun things for you guys instead of just watching us roleplay to make it more interactive. And then we'll hit 50, we'll do some giveaways. Maybe solo on Blu-ray, maybe copy of Star Wars Destiny.
We'll say something.
Right. You want to do the thing?
Yes. Audio effects and music for tonight's game are brought to you by www.sirenscape.com. Music and sound effects to make your RPG games even more epic.
Yay, timing good.
Thank you, Sirenscape.
All right. So let's get started with Smugglers Run. Here we go. Okay. Last time on Smugglers Run,
we did nothing.
We
did things.
You did things.
Just because nobody died.
Yeah, that's good.
Right?
That's good. Not dying is a plus.
You know, you did take the young Cathar back to her family.
Yeah.
That's right.
No one bled. Therefore,
Again,
we
see,
didn't do
no one bled
yet.
So, you know,
So,
nothing was accomplished.
He's happy about that. It's happy about that.
You went to Tanab in search of Davijan and the Albatross Squadron. You found the last surviving member of that squadron.
Because they're all dead.
In a kind of a bad place.
I don't know. She seems like she's in a good place to me.
She got droid back.
What? I got my droid back, that's like it.
She did show that she has about a dozen ships.
That's true.
That's ready. And coincidentally, it's Empire Day. A lot of celebratory on their end went a little crazy, a little harsh, causing pilots to meet secretly. You guys attended this meeting. You talked most of them into it. I think
Except the
6 left.
jerk face that left and turned us in.
Yeah. And then the Empire raided after the plan was set.
Thanks, jerk face.
Thanks, Dave.
And that's where we were. So for brevity, we're going to skip an hour. Because you said in 2 hours you were going to meet at the place in the other cantina. Right?
Right.
Okay.
Going back to the first one, correct?
So you guys did escape with other pilots. Now, what did you guys go? Where'd you guys go?
I think we should scope out the other place. Keep an eye on it. Make sure that everything's clear.
It's fine.
Make sure it's safe.
Okay.
We want to make sure it's safe for us to go there.
The hangar with the starships, the fighters, you mean?
No,
The other cantina.
The other cantina.
The other meeting place.
We don't know everyone got away.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I'll go scope out the other cantina.
Okay.
Are you going by yourself?
I can.
Ooh, by yourself?
You want to go with me?
No. But by yourself?
Well, what am I going to do? Take a
I'll
droid to
go
stay
with
around?
you.
And
I'll go with I go with you.
what else are you going to do for 2 hours?
Not get caught
1 hour.
scoping out a cantina.
We could go back to the hangar and prep the ships.
Work on. Didn't.
Would you have time to get there in an hour? Get back?
How far is the hangar where you have your ships?
Not that far. We could probably get there and back in an hour.
Probably 15 to 20 minutes walk up on the outskirts of town.
So we could get there, hang out for a while, and wait to make sure that it's cool to come back. Or
Taz, you know,
What do you think, Captain?
you guys can go there.
okay.
Make sure that the planes are still safe. Wait,
Planes?
the planes, the ships. Make sure ships still safe. I can't. What the wrong with me?
You'll get there.
Tazio and I go scope out. Go
Okay.
scope out the cantina. You guys go ready ships. Yeah.
I'm alright with this plan.
Right. So before we split up, 4 clicks on the comm link means you're in trouble.
Okay.
We'll come running.
Mm.
Okay, so you guys split up. Not necessarily a bad thing. Cover more ground that way.
Right?
As you're going through Pandaf on your separate paths, you notice it's almost like the Empire has doubled down on their presence,
Okay.
and you're noticing more and more patrols knocking on doors. You specifically start getting flashbacks of the last fight with Davajon, and you're getting a little bit of like you're seeing bodies that aren't there, or you're like flashing back. The dead bodies are the bodies of the squadron, and then you start seeing their bodies. Like your imagination is just kind of messing with you.
You go crazy.
Sounds like PTSD, not imagination.
No. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's struggling with
Yes.
having watched all of these people pass.
And it hasn't hit you in a while.
High stress situation.
Yeah. But you do hear your mentor's voice.
How's Star Wars?
Oh, I know.
Right?
Right?
Does he appear in
No.
come on. Gotta sell this thing 100%.
It's not a Jedi.
I guess that's true.
It's kind of like a thing that you go to kind of pull you out of this.
Okay.
He tells you you have to be the albatross, kid. You have to lead them, guide them when they're lost, and bring them to the light. It's like one of the last things he's ever said to you.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of latch on to that.
Okay.
And you come back, and then you see stormtroopers going in the buildings and pulling people out and like throwing them on the ground. beating back their head. Like they're searching.
How many of them are there?
It's almost like every other door right now.
So there's no possible way that we could stop them from pulling people out of their homes.
Not by just the two
Yeah.
of them, no.
Yeah, you feel like a metallic hand kind of like just touch you on your shoulder, like your setup can tell that you're getting upset, and just kind of like you just like a little head shake.
Like there's just nothing we can do at this moment.
So
Give ship,
both
ship.
groups are seeing this, just
Yes.
in different places.
Right, I just cut into them first.
She just cares more.
Sure
I'm going
looks
to-
like
I'm
Empire
invested,
D to
yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Senna and Tazia are together, and Senna leans in and goes, "This is not our fault. Stop it." This accent, please. This is not our fault. We didn't do this, right?
This is the Empire. That's how it goes.
That's how it goes. That's how they roll.
This is why we avoid them.
It's how the democracy crumbles.
Stupid huts. Stupid.
Hey,
Stupid huts.
Lily, can you...
Okay.
He's, sorry. I'll come back to you guys when she gets back.
Okay, dude. It's time to go outside.
You guys are heading out of town. Do you know where the starport is? Like, because you've been there forever. You see shuttles are leaving, and there's some coming down. It's like
A lot of people trying to get out.
you don't know if it's leaving and dropping off, but
Okay.
without going there and seeing.
Does it look like it is an Imperial presence, or are we just looking at
You've seen the Lambda shuttles, the Imperial shuttles.
are
like,
leaving or
leaving and coming.
okay?
Do I see the big one that looked like it might have been?
Roll perception.
I will. And I'm better at that than I used to. What's the difficulty?
2. And since you know exactly what it looks like, take a boost die.
Sure. I don't succeed. 2 successes and 2 failures offset each other, but I've got 3 advantages.
Okay.
You're feeling mighty fine about it.
You can tell her, and maybe she can make a roll and you give her a boost.
I will. I'll say I don't see Titus's shuttle. It's big and it's got a little bit of silver trim on the fins. Whatever we decided.
Is this your first roll? You didn't roll cool last time because she dipped you and kissed you.
I forgot about that. Wait,
It was
Perception.
random. It was real random. I don't know what I'm doing.
2 of the.
So, 2 green, 2 purple, 1 blue. This makes total sense, right?
Sure.
Just roll that.
Okay. Whatever that means.
It means you have
I feel
3
like I'm
successes
rolling
and
runes.
2 threats. That's what it means.
You do see a larger Lambda shuttle leaving.
Okay. Leaving. So I can turn to him and say, that's him leaving. Going back to the Star Destroyer. So we know for sure he's out of the city at that point, right?
He's in that, well, in the sky heading towards,
Yeah.
what in the night sky look like the clear sky. You can see the outline of in the distance, the Star
Okay.
Destroyer.
Alright. That's not good if our pilots are an hour away. Setup is going to rack its brains to see what it knows. Setup's probably aware that Lambda shuttles are slow and that starfighters are fast. So Setup is going to make a warfare roll
Okay.
to be able to look in the rule book and see like how much time we have so that we can get in a Y-wing and catch up with it.
Well, you're about, because you're still in town, you notice this. So it's still about 15 minutes before you actually get to.
Right.
So
Yeah.
is there even a chance we could catch up with him at that point?
You can make your roll, and I can tell you.
Okay, what's my difficulty?
2.
Oh, many successes. All right,
It's
so we're
about
looking
to
at
go down.
5 successes and 1 threat, which I will take as strain because I said I was racking my robotic brain.
Okay. When's the last time those ships were properly tested, fired up, and like, did you guys do that last time, or just repair?
Not all of them were broken last time.
Right.
We
but
just had a
when's
few.
the last time
Right.
that you've actually ignited their engines and?
She probably would have just to test them.
Okay.
I mean, in trying to fix them, she would have had to turn them on to make sure they worked. So I would imagine that
Well, I just don't know what time frame the last time you did it.
maybe a week.
Okay.
Maybe I know of one specific ship. Like if we only need one, then the last one I worked on.
Let's see. A Lambda class shuttle has a speed of 3.
That sounds low.
And A-Wing has a speed of... Sorry, so many ships.
2.
So
No.
many ships.
1.
A-wings don't do us much good though because we need
Speed of 6. If you want a Y-Wing, because of the ion
We
torpedoes,
need the
it's a
Y-wing.
speed of 4. So it's just 1 speed faster. So probably not going to be able to catch it without... You can probably catch it, but it'd be right up next to the Star Destroyer, causing probably the worst day of your life.
You mean the last day of our life?
Yes.
Connecting the dots there.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you the odds of surviving a direct assault on a Star Destroyer, but it's not good.
We don't like odds.
You guys can do the hangar?
Yeah.
Okay. You two
Mm-hmm.
roll stealth.
Stealth.
I need a character sheet.
What's the difficulty?
17.
DC 25.
DC 25.
2, but a setback die because it's a lot of foot traffic with stormtroopers.
Do we get a bonus for being blue?
Do I get a bonus?
It's the Smurf bonus.
Right, sure.
It's well known, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially in the Star Wars verse.
I got 2 advantages.
I have 2 advantages.
And no success.
Positive things happen.
Okay.
They totally notice us, but we're inconspicuous.
Come on, guys.
I have a convincing demeanor. Oh no.
They're thrown by the accent they can't place.
Yeah.
Like, who are you?
They don't know.
She doesn't know.
Nobody knows. It's a giant mystery.
Wouldn't you like to know?
We're not in hiding, but they don't care about us?
That seems unlikely.
Well, because we have advantages.
Yeah.
I guess that's true.
They totally notice us,
Take a look.
but we don't look like we're from around here, so they're gonna let the tourists be tourists.
No, I have an idea in my head. You guys might not like it, but
More of that last day stuff.
let's see.
Oh, Tazio! Stop! Stop it, Tazio!
It's
You're such a flirt!
normally while you try to stay hidden, it would take you a little while longer, but you can get there pretty quickly. However, before you get there, you're stopped by 2 stormtroopers. You there? State your business. There's a curfew.
There is, we didn't know. We're not from around here.
State your business.
Is there like a local site or something around here that's like a tourist, like where people would go and like the Eiffel Tower, but not the Eiffel Tower?
No, this isn't a tourist planet.
Okay.
We were going to get a drink.
We heard that this cantina has the best,
So
but Wookiees.
they say the canteen is closed, and you
You
turn
don't know.
around and you see stormtroopers going in and out of that building.
In and out of the cantina.
But they're not bringing anybody out.
Okay. I see. We will just go back to we will go back to where we come from then.
Move along.
We will move along. I take Tazio by the hand and pull him the other direction. Come on, sweetheart. I'm so disappointed. I really wanted you to taste the wet Wookie. They're so good. I mean, at first they don't smell very good, but they taste wonderful once you get them in your mouth. Like roll them around, go.
Phrasing. So much phrasing.
So much phrasing. So much.
The stormtroopers are hearing me say this, and they walk away, and they're like,
Now another stormtrooper comes and brings
That's what she
a
said.
data pad to the other two that are talking to you, and they're sort of looking at roll perception.
okay.
2.
Difficulty. Get out of there.
I know, right? Hardest part about the night is get my dice in my hands.
Phrasing.
So
Stop it!
So
one success.
I have 5 successes
Jesus.
and
It went
2
well.
disadvantages.
Okay. What'd you get?
One success.
Okay. You see looking at images,
Mm-hmm.
and you see specifically you, Tazio, droid.
Shit.
What do you do?
There's a book it, honey. Get them out of here.
We move along.
Yeah, we do. Move along.
We move along.
With the
Make
best of
another
them.
stealth to make sure you're out of sight.
Same difficulty.
Yeah. No. Because I'm sure you're probably focused on getting out of there through like an alley or something.
Okay, I have 1 success and 3 disadvantages.
Or threats.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I have no success and
I have those
two
threats.
advantages.
Okay.
I-
You hear they went that way. What are you doing? Oh, I
Time
should
to-
probably add some tension.
How did they get our files? Shit.
Time to
Well,
bust
as a
along.
pilot, you would know that your ship was registered, and they would probably get that from the starport if you were legit, which you probably were. That was just because of threats.
Should we go back to ship? Or
Yes.
should we try to bluff this? We could try to totally bluff this. Or we could go back to ship.
Just love it.
Bluff it?
Yep.
Okay. This is what we do. We're gonna walk up to them. And we're gonna tell them that we're undercover spies. Not to pull over cover.
And then there were 2.
Hold on, let me bring up my people here. Alright,
Setup is thinking how Y-Wing does not have a crew of 2, but it does have a back seat.
And he'd have a droid friend. Another droid friend.
I'm like collecting droids because I get everyone I know dead. Like everyone I know dies, so it's just
We
me
were
and like
fine until
18
you-
droids,
that
right?
was the end of Smugglers Run, everybody.
Right? Ta-da!
Okay.
And we're done. I killed everyone. I'm sorry.
Tazio, are we doing this?
Yes.
We're gonna walk up to them.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to them. I'm gonna say, I see that you are looking for us. We are not who you think we are.
They have their guns drawn.
I'm gonna put my hands up.
There are 3 of them.
Okay. I work for Special Division of Empire. I am undercover agent.
Roll deception. Now it's going to be discipline. It's going to be 2 purple.
I'm going to flip one of those many light side points we have, because this is
Sure.
This isn't gonna go
I
well
need
if you
another
die.
yellow. I need another yellow. You want me to flip another one?
No, you're good. You've got plenty of yellow.
Let's see. Ooh, I got a. Let's see. That cancels out. Okay, so I had 4 successes, with one of them being Triumph.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 threats. I have a bunch of success, a triumph, and some threats.
Okay.
They totally believe me.
So you lower the weapons.
Stupid stormtroopers. Letting people pass all the time who shouldn't
The
pass.
triumph one.
See, it's because I have my dice.
Are you
Triumph
here about the resistance
Yes.
and the plan to take out the Star Destroyers and the Admiral?
Yes. We are here to find out who is the leader of this resistance. We're here to find out exactly who and get to the center of this. We're almost there. We can tell you their plans so far. But we work for the Empire. Get undercover. Here goes the Scottish accent again.
Maybe ask if they found anybody yet.
How many of the pilots have you captured? Have you captured? Shut up!
Have you coppered?
Cupboard.
Have you captured any of the? Have you captured any of the pilots?
Just the ones from the raids. And a couple more from their houses. We were lucky that one of them talked at the raid.
Yeah, and then I know
One that we arrested, not the snitch.
Yes. Sometimes snitches are good for our business. Yeah.
I still have a thug saying for that, but I'm not going to because it's so not
Snitches
stormtroopers.
are bitches.
Get stitches.
No, snitches get stitches. Got a little Parks and Rec moment
Okay.
happening. Sorry. Got to slip in some Donna Meagle.
Okay, they say carry on.
Okay.
Alright,
We'll get you to the bottom of this. You carry on your good work.
They go off.
so
We'll
now
go
what?
in the opposite direction.
Now do we go to the ship?
Yes. We are going to the ship.
God.
Because there's no way to save these pilots. Like they're not gonna come closer.
Yep, they're all dead. Not our fault. we just go.
Let's just bounce. Like, oh, we're done. Let's
Okay,
just go.
I say that we should just find a way around this blockade for the huts. Like, find them, like, it may take a little longer for their shipping, but there has to be a way to, like, just pass around this, go around the other way. Just
the Empire detour.
And
Work
the
out.
Star Destroyers in orbit were like facing out from each other, but they were like
It was kind of like this, with their noses.
noses up next to each
Yeah.
other. Ruby. Are you going to let your faithful protocol droid know that
Yes.
the plans have changed?
Yes. The plans may have changed. They have caught several of the pilots, and one of them has talked. They know. They know our plan. We need to reconvene and try to discuss this.
Do we know if they know where the hangar is? Was that part of
We
the...
never told them where the hangar was.
But did the other pilots know where the hangar is?
Yeah, that's my question.
Should probably
we
scope
were
that
going
out.
that was going to be at the
Next meeting,
yes,
right?
Thankfully, we had a bit of
If
operational
I remember
security.
correctly, when I was editing the video, you specifically said these pilots would know I have a hangar full
Yeah.
of ships.
But that
They've
doesn't mean
noticed
that
you
they
had
know.
it, but the plan was that we would meet at the second rendezvous and
Sure.
tell them where the
Right.
leader was. Like we had
Well,
a
I'm
little bit of
gonna
operational
roll.
security.
I'm gonna roll a destiny die and see where it's gonna land.
All right.
All right. So
Do we want to try to talk
It
around to a shuttle and
was
get on the Star Destroyer?
the one guy they caught
I think we
knows about it. So I'm gonna roll a boost die and I'm gonna roll a setback die. Okay.
There's no shrugging.
I can't tell you if he's talked.
Oh my god.
You don't know.
All right.
Rob's over there just making it intentionally difficult.
No.
Yeah.
I have no notes.
The dice are cruel, but they are fair.
That's okay. I've taken no notes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna write dead.
It's probably good to know if the location of your fleet has been compromised. I've got a plan that I don't think you can help me with. So maybe it's best. Do you trust me?
He's a droid. He gets a +1.
I'm gonna roll charm.
You better.
Okay. What is your...
Discipline.
That business.
We're gonna roll
Yellow
charm
and green.
to see
Well,
how
let me
to
see.
see how
Let me see.
earnest and
That
convincing
lying
I can
is...
be.
Hold on. Wait.
Yellow and green.
We'll make sure this is what it is before we say what it is. So opposed for charm. It's cool.
Oh, just kidding. You're cool.
So 3 of these.
No, he has 3 purple.
He has
To
to
roll
roll
against.
purple.
That's roll 3 purple.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's an opposed roll.
Right.
You don't necessarily have to.
He's
not be
rolling
charmed.
against your cool.
Okay.
I'm
charm is
rolling to
cool.
see how earnest and convincing I can be. And that's not very. I seem nervous. So
That seems so fitting. Like,
I have
great.
a failure and an advantage. Is what that turns out to be.
Okay.
So no,
So-
I do not.
I hate results like that because I never know what to make of them. You know, it's like, I.
Well, let's see. I can tell you what. So you're doing a charm. In your head, you're probably hearing your mentor saying, "Albatross is not a curse."
I love that I'm like hearing these things and knowing that the Empire's coming to kick down our door, and I'm just like, these things will reconcile themselves, I'm sure.
Pilots will show up.
Or maybe they're all dead again.
Probably.
Who knows?
They didn't have names. Whatever.
What did you say to her?
I asked her if she trusted me.
Okay.
No.
Okay, well,
So some people standing around, they're kind of hiding. Go. I trust droids.
Wait.
Because
These people are already at.
unexpected subjects beyond the original target. Oh, you're already in the hangar? Oh, never mind.
No.
Yeah, we're at the hangar, aren't we?
Yeah.
This,
Oh, yeah.
You're
we're on
hanging
our way
on.
there.
Okay.
We're on our way there.
this isn't a lack of
Girl,
trust
you can
in-
trust a droid.
Please. The only people I have trusted have been droids.
This says if you roll per advantage and affect unexpected subjects beyond the original target.
Awesome. I'm gonna flip a destiny point.
It's gonna make this happen.
One of them works at the starport.
Okay.
One of these guys works at the starport.
Sure. Get a name.
All right.
Gonna sell
Look.
it again.
We just met. Captain Cinna told us that we're wanted. They're looking for us. You know, they'll if you show up at the starport, they're going to see you. They're going to catch you. And our plan, you know, and then the Empire is truly going to have its day.
Tell me what is your plan? What is your idea?
Well, who are you
I
talking
look
to? The
same as- I
starport
look the
person?
same as any other 3PO model droid. There are probably a bunch of them rolling. You know, they're probably your standard complement of them running around the starport as it is. They're onto us. They're evacuating some of their key people. They're taking some of. They're taking some of. You know, they're taking. They're landing shuttles and they're taking shuttles off. One of us has to get to the starport, and it's got to be me.
What do you plan on doing?
This time, this is the people are standing there, the starport.
Right. And I will.
Wait, are we
and I
at
will
the
turn to the
starport
people
now?
who say they trust droids.
There were 2 people that said they trust droids. One of them did.
And I will turn to them, and I'm going to dish up some inspiring rhetoric.
Okay. So the starport one, you know, it's a woman, human.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is Laura Sandal,
Okay.
and she's listening intently to this
Write that
droid.
down so we can spell it later.
You write it down. You have a notebook.
I know, but just you saying it doesn't mean I know how to spell it.
Sindal is Sindal. And she's with another woman
That's okay, I don't
Named-
judge.
named Lanera, Lannera, Riggers. They were holding hands.
True love is in the air on Empire Day.
And Laura Sindal is
Well,
the
they
one
were,
that works.
one was probably also leading her through the streets,
Probably.
too, to hide.
Laura Sindal, who works at is the
Yes.
one that works at the Starport.
You want us to take them with us.
I'll get.
He stopped them. He created them by flipping the thing.
And her friend's name is again. I'm sorry.
Lanera. They're in. Laura's in her early 30s and Lanera's in her late 20s.
My notes just say so that
Both
plan
human.
got fucked.
It does happen.
It was a domino effect. I couldn't
Said the man holding
not
the dominoes.
go that way.
All right. So here's the thing.
Tell me the thing.
We don't have pilots, except you. And I know that if you jumped in that one of the X-wings or the A-wings, you would fight bravely. But I already said I'm not going to quote you the odds, but going up against one Star Destroyer is fairly suicidal, let alone two. So, but we need to strike a blow at the Empire. We've seen them dragging people out. And I turn to these two women and I say, are you happy with the way the Empire's treating you?
No.
Well, my first plan kind of got blown, but I am a droid. I have backups. Lambda shuttles are going on to the Star Destroyers. Lambda shuttles have hyperdrives. Give me a few minutes alone with one of their hyperdrives, and I'll rig it to blow once it docks. One of the Lambda shuttles gets up to the Star Destroyer, and its hyperdrive goes off inside the landing bay. That'll take care of at least one of the two Star Destroyers.
Do we think
And
we could get it to crash into itself, like the one crashed into the other?
They're facing each other. I'm kind of
Right?
hoping that I'll flip as many destiny points as I have to.
Flip them all.
To have, I mean, that would be, at the very least, be a good chance of taking out one. But we're counting on one thing, and I see that Lara is when I glance over at her, I see that she's wearing Starport, Imperial Starports written on the back of her shirt and stuff. And, she's wearing Starport issued coveralls.
It's not Imperial, though, but she's wearing...
Well, but it's obvious that she's,
Yes.
Like official Starport
she's wearing Starport.
insignia.
Yeah.
I'm a mechanic. I recognize that she has Starship engine grease on her.
Yeah.
Right. So I was like, I look at her and I said, I need you to get me in that starport and to get me close to one of the Lambda shuttles. I'm just a routine maintenance overhaul, just routine landing overhaul, and then I'm just gonna try to screw up their hyperdrive as badly as I can, so that when it docks, not to get inspired by The Last Jedi, but maybe like once it docks, if the hyperdrive kicks in on board, that would be awesome, or just blows up. I don't care. I'll think of something. So that's the plan.
Okay.
If they're bringing their shuttles back up there and we don't get to take them out with Y-wings, we'll take them out with their own shuttle.
So should we be heading towards the starport instead of the hangar?
I'm going to head to the starport. It's probably a good idea if you scope out
The hangar.
the hangar.
Did you say out loud that you guys were being looked for, like hunted?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. He
I
said
didn't know
it
he
too.
said that was...
I said if
in the-
you jumped in the starfighter and attacked the thing, if you went in the if you went into the starport, they would catch you because you
Wait,
don't belong
didn't
there.
you say you guys were being hunted as a
Yes.
group? Yeah.
You did say that.
I did say it. Okay, we're being hunted.
Yeah.
Well, we can't take her in there.
No, it's just
No
us.
offense, Anna Jill.
No, you've got a job.
They're
to
looking
do.
for you.
Yeah.
Because if
Wait, how are they looking for me?
He said that you guys were being hunted.
I have a thing called indistinguishable
Yeah.
because I look like every other protocol droid, so
Yeah.
they won't recognize me.
Yeah. I'm cool with the plan. The plan is a good plan. I'll scope out the hangar, make sure it isn't being watched or they're not trying to turn it over.
And, and if it's clear and I fail on this, just get to the Devil's Gambit and do your best.
Okay.
You guys, what are you guys doing?
We're headed to the Devil's Gambit.
Okay, so you're in the starport. You arrive. You're seeing there are 2 Landing class shuttles. There's one that's just left, and there's 2 that are there. The other launch pad is where your ship is. You guys sneaking in,
Yeah.
walking in. I mean,
Sure.
there's
Try to sneak in first.
stormtroopers all over where the landing shuttles are.
Not exactly sneaking, but not narrow, like casual.
Going out of the way
Yeah.
to go around them.
In my head, it's like really forced casual. Like,
Let's look
hey, we're doing fine.
Roll cool then
Real cool.
against 2. Actually, you know what?
These are not the people you are looking for.
Against
74.
74.
100. Nope, that's survival. Don't use that. I won't use this guy. That's off of. What is perception off of? What's that?
Huh?
Perception.
Perception?
That's
Coming.
cunning. Alright, so it is 2 purple.
Poop.
No. I am so not cool.
It's how I said it was.
Okay, I fail, but I have an advantage again.
Okay.
I have 3 advantages, but I failed.
Yeah.
We do not look cool.
I think not.
Uh-oh.
So you see some heads turn your way, but they're a good ways. So you're just gonna press on towards the ship.
Yep.
As you get there, your ship is clamped.
I start swearing and double running and
How's that sound?
Scheisse Brücke. Mein Einkaufsturm. What the fuck da? Das ist Scheiße.
There's a control room.
I got to yeah. I don't know what it sounds like.
So there, you can see no Imperials in there, but you do see just 2 normal starport employees.
Do I know like how to get it unclamped?
It's in that room.
It's in that room.
Let's do it!
Where to go? I'll have to have more coffee.
It's time to unclamp the ship.
All right. So you guys enter the room.
Chronologically speaking,
They're ahead of you.
so they're far. So I will have had an opportunity to get on the comlink and tell her about the plan. Because setup will do that at the appropriate time. Like when we break, when I start heading there, I'm going to get on my comlink and I will say, Captain Senna, new plan. So, you know, if you see me show up at the starport, don't.
You hear your droids are coming through, but remember, it's like an earpiece or anything. It's like a
Yeah.
handheld thing. It's
Right.
loud.
Hush! Shut up! Shut up! I'm starting cussing at him and Devaranian now.
All right,
Can't
so we got-
text in the future.
And I tell him and Devaranian that the ship's claimed. So I know he'll understand, and hopefully they won't.
Could he speak back to you in Deveronian? He's a protocol droid. Doesn't
Yep.
he speak a
It's
ton
the
of languages?
volume. Yeah, but it's the volume of the device.
It's officer thinking, by the way.
That's the issue.
It's drawing attention.
Yeah.
Just because the. Alright. Well,
So-
let's go unclamp our ship.
Okay.
All right, so I will just say, if you see me, you don't know me.
I don't know you. Go away.
All right. Set up out. So we have split the party again.
So what are you guys doing inside the? You're at the door of the room. It's like you go up the stairs, go up again. And there's the door. There's a control pad.
Is it open?
No,
Is there anyone in there?
it's not open. It's closed.
I'm gonna knock.
You knock.
Yes.
We're gonna lie our way through this.
All right, so the door opens. Psh, actually, I got the sound effect for that. One making mouth noises.
It's a good one.
Yes. Yes. Who are you? What do you want?
I am.
We're on lockdown.
I see that. I understand. There's pilots around trying to cause trouble. I am not one of these pilots. I work for the Empire. I need to get back to the Star Destroyer to get back to me, boss.
Me boss?
My boss.
That's his name. His name is B-Boss.
Me boss.
Yeah.
His name is me, boss.
M.I. Hey, boss.
Okay.
It's
We're gonna run with this.
M.I.I..
We're gonna make this a
His name
thing.
is me, boss. M-I-I-B-O-S. Me, boss. I need to
We'll need a
talk-
moment to clarify the information, to verify, make sure it's correct. And they turn their back and go to the console.
Okay.
Book it.
Are you gonna club him or are you gonna shoot him?
One of them's staring like back at you. He's at the controller. The other
one was staring at me.
The other one's like getting on, like leaning over to hail someone.
Is one of them looking at us?
Yes.
I'm gonna wink at him.
Okay.
How you doing?
Oh my god. Alright.
Your friend has a problem with her eye.
Stun this guy.
Oh, we're just failing upwards so hard. Oh,
I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna stun this guy.
he said begrudgingly.
Okay.
I'm borrowing this.
I guess.
This is why my plan revolves around the things I do well.
Playing to my strengths.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with taking risks. Makes it more exciting.
And then they all died. It was so exciting that everyone
Did you
died.
roll 3 advantages or a triumph?
I rolled 2 triumphs.
Okay.
4 successes.
I will give you
I have
the
2.
one that you were wanting to take ahead of dedication, because that allowed you to.
Oh yeah.
Because you were shooting at the base,
So can I hit both of
the
them?
stronghold.
And
Yeah.
knock them unconscious?
Yeah, they both fall over.
So I'm just like,
2 triumphs. though.
This is why I keep it around, Tazio. I love you so much.
I know.
Yeah. Please say it was a boring conversation anyway.
It was a boring conversation anyway.
What is that talent call anyway?
Spitfire. I already had it.
Okay.
I had that one.
Did you? It wasn't on your thing.
Yeah, it was on my.
Okay.
It's on here.
All right.
So,
So
descriptive.
the 2 port people they're down.
Don't expect that again.
I'm
They're not
going-
dead. I stunned
Okay.
them.
No, they're stunned. They're down. There's some things they're
Okay.
conscious.
How is? What we need computers or skullduggery to get past the computers.
Computers to unlock the clamps.
Are you good at computers?
I have a 3 on computers.
Okay, you do the computers.
I mean, now that we're they're in an enclosed space, couldn't
Oh!
she call him back
Can you close the door?
That's what she
Yeah.
what she does.
to ask? Because
That's whatever she does.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna know how.
I've done it before.
Same team, same team.
What's the difficulty?
2.
Stack that deck. Stack that deck.
Oh, you flipped
I
3 already.
flipped one over. Yeah, I flipped
Okay.
one over. So,
Alright. Alright.
so I have a triumph and a success because of the triumph. and then 1 threat that I'll take a straight.
Pope's like, woo, good job. All right, so the clamps come loose. They just pop up. While you're in the computers, you see that they're with your Triumph. Yeah, Triumph, right?
Yep.
Next.
I'm trying to
Obfuscate actions take.
I'm never leaving this room.
It's a lucky room.
Okay.
He like takes part of the rug with him.
You see Imperial orders in the system that they are to take all the pilots as prisoners
Okay.
Womp
on board
womp.
the Star Destroyer, but they haven't brought any up yet. They're waiting for a larger ship to bring them out. They're just dropping off troops now to hunt them all, capture them, and then bring them all at once.
Okay.
But they did. You can confirm that
We're gonna blow them up.
Titus Rep did flee the planet for safety
Yeah. Okay.
as a protocol.
Big old
It's
coward.
Imperial protocol for higher officers.
So if we take off in the Devil's
Protocol
Gambit,
is-
they're gonna know. And they're gonna follow us.
Protocol
What are we
is-
gonna do?
Right. So what are you guys doing? Your ship's free.
Let's get it to a safer spot.
Is your booting up going?
Yep.
All right. As
Hey, do we
you
want to do a
arrive,
spaceport
you
outfit?
see the Devil's Gambit just running in.
Fuck y'all! Bye!
So I would have loved
Bye!
to give him a call because, like, you could have, since you were in the network, you could have helped out. But that's all right. I've got this. Got this. But you guys are out. So I see that my companions are out of, or at least either momentarily out of danger or abandoning me on the planet. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you see the ship go.
Yeah.
You're not sure who's on it,
I can get on the little droid.
so but you see the ship's gone.
I actually will get on comms and say, the comm link and say, Captain, was that you on the Devil's Gambit just now?
I sure hope so.
There's
We're
an 8-year-old
so
cat
good.
flying in.
Okay.
Stowed away again! Why crash this now?
My new plan, put her in charge of the Star Destroyer.
But you split off and went to the hangar, right? Okay.
Yep.
No,
Yes, but,
I'm just wait.
oh.
I'm just asking because he's doing something.
Yes, you went to the hangar.
Yeah.
But, okay, so...
You're with.
I'm with Laura Sindel, at least.
Mhm.
I presume that her friend Lenara does not work at
No.
the...
Did you want to take Lenara with you? She trusts you. Laura trusts you to keep everything safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. So Laura's with you.
Okay, so I say, hey, Ms. Sindel, I need you to get me close to one of those Lambda shuttles. Routine maintenance. It's got a flat tire. I don't
Just
care.
got a flat tire.
Just
Needs an oil
anything-
change.
Anything to get me 15 minutes alone with its hyperdrive.
It needs a wax and a dry.
Yeah, like what I can be like a squeegee droid. It's like clean your windshields for an oil bath, mister.
Now I'm picturing him in a bikini trying to earn money for his droid fraternity sorority thing.
All I can see is Bender
There's
in a
probably,
bikini.
like homeless droids, they're all rusty, and
Mm-hmm.
a speeder comes to a stop and leans in and wipes the windshield with a dirty rag, and then holds out its hand for a few credits.
She says, "Yeah, give me about 10 minutes. I need to go to the office and draw up some orders."
Here's my comlink code,
Okay.
and in the meantime, I will make myself look inconspicuous.
But as she turns, she looks at the windows and she sees one of her coworkers. Like,
Yeah, we made them totally look like they fell asleep on the job before we left.
that's weird. Okay.
We made them look like they like this. Like they're sleeping. Like it was just too much for them. Like they didn't. Like,
Man, if we had waited, it seems like Laura could have been up and been like, gone up there and been like, unclamp that one.
I know,
Oh,
but it's the way
yeah.
the timing was.
Yeah.
It was much more fun this way.
It's more exciting.
Hurrah. Okay.
Right. And I'll tell her when she gets her thing to transmit it to my data pad.
Okay. Alright, so she goes up there and let's make a little check here for her. Alright, she takes her a while. If you're watching her up there, you see her kind of trying to decide if she wants to. She's checked vitals and she can tell they're alive, but she kind of takes some time because she's like, do I wake them? I get in trouble if I do this. And then she goes and starts working on the orders. So about 5 minutes pass, and then you get a little boop on your data pad.
And it's a work order.
Mm-hmm.
I check it. All right. I'll.
It's got the Imperial seal on it.
Excellent.
Signed by Titus Ref.
Excellent. I look up at the window and kind of give her one of these, and then I will stroll my way nonchalantly over to one of the Lambda class shuttles.
Let's hope you can do that better than your friends. Nonchalant is not. It's cool. You guys got out of it
I
beautifully.
think everyone's raised cool except me.
Oh my gosh.
And I have
Nonchalant? We're smugglers.
yeah.
We know what that means.
We'll stroll in here. We'll dip some,
And then-
some lady and kiss her. We'll tell them that we're spies. Subtle with subtle.
and then we get and then we're going to have the amusing spectacle of setup trying to imitate a standard issue 3PO model unit, because one of its previous owners got tired of that prissy, hyper, so sort of fiddles. The reason it has like this laid back drawl is because he got tired of it. So he's gonna like setup's gonna like increase the speed and affect the British accent and try to sound like Anthony Daniels.
Oh my god, let's hear it. Alright, so you approach the stormtroopers.
Pardon me, sir. I've received a work order for routine maintenance and overhaul on your Lambda class shuttle. And I present the data pad.
They take it from you. There it is. And get back to you, and they just kind of throw over their shoulder.
Okay. Thank you, sir. And then tank, 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 tank. My little metal feet go up the, chin. It's got that chin ramp.
Right.
I go up the landing bay, and I will just stroll right on back to the engine room.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to do two things. I'm going to do a mechanics check to rig that, and I'm not even gonna get fancy. I'm just gonna rig that hyperdrive just to blow, just to like after. I'm gonna rig the hyperdrive so that after the ship takes off, so it's gonna be triggered by a launch cycle.
Mm-hmm.
So once the ship takes off. And I know how much time it takes to get up there.
Sure.
So I'm like that plus 10 minutes and bluey.
Okay.
The hyperdrive will just go critical. It will just... And then I'm going to make a computer check to disguise that as much as possible. So like, just to suppress... suppress, override warning, any warnings and things like that. Any abnormal readings. So...
Okay.
to try to keep what I did as
So what tools do you have?
whatever they have back there in the engine room. I don't need anything for the computer check,
Okay.
but I mean, I guess
You're
it could be a
inside
computer-
one of the
I
Lambda
guess it could be
shuttles?
a computer. I mean, I'm pretty.
Are you inside
I've gone back to the engine to the
Lambda
managed panels or whatever control.
Well, I'm asking you because you're saying engine room, so you're inside the ship.
I'm inside the ship.
Okay. They have a standard issue tool set
Awesome.
for repairs. Go ahead and roll mechanics.
what is my difficulty on this? Because I'm pretty good at mechanics. Unfortunately, the ways I'm good at mechanics are I am better at fixing things.
Yeah. So
Well,
this is going to be.
fixed. It's just our different.
Fix to blow.
Exactly. It's a different definition.
I mean, you know, I
What's-
got many ranks of solid repairs. That's great. I don't want to
Oh,
repair
no.
the thing.
Oh no, it's more sabotaging. So I will say, because you're not used to it, it's going to be 2 difficulty and a challenge. And since you're monkeying around with making something volatile, take a setback die.
Awesome. I sink 2 setback
Okay.
dice, so
Okay. Light set points.
You sure? You got a space battle probably coming up.
I'm just pointing them out.
Just letting us know.
We have to have pilots first.
Yeah, that's true.
We have to not blow them out of the air.
And we have to make all of those pilots that are going to be taken back up to. Those
That's
were all
like
of our
him.
pilots.
He's really good at mechanics.
setup's confident in its ability. Ah! I'm just gonna roll a new, and that is a despair and a triumph and a success. So, well, let's see what.
So they cancel out.
No.
That is
No.
unbelievable.
They don't.
That
They
is
don't. You got triumph and despair.
It's wonderfully
And
terrible.
everything else is a wash. I have a success and a failure, 2 advantages and 2 setbacks.
Okay.
2 threats, rather. So I have a triumph and a despair. Is my
He rigs the shuttle to explode, but it's the shuttle that has the pilots on it that we need.
No, I'm not
No,
going to do
we
that.
can't have that. That'd be like, and we're done. Well, what do you want to do? I don't know.
You walk off, and as soon as you walk off, you take out the landing board.
You hear...
Oh.
Okay, here's what I'll do.
they make me stay on board.
No. I won't do that to you.
He says it like he'd do it to another one of us, just not you.
Well, that's incredible.
While you're working on the hyperdrive, you're hearing stormtroopers outside discuss where the pilots are. And they're being held in the, I don't say it's a palace, but it's where the government seat is here.
Like a government
for your
building?
triumph, yeah.
Okay.
For your triumph. For your despair, because you're working so hard and trying to be quiet and smooth, you something a little too much, and you start hearing in the ship. You start hearing the hyperdrive spool up.
Well, that's one way to throw 'em.
Laura gets them. She gets the alarm too. Everybody's looking around. She kind of figures out what's going on because she knows what your plan is. She gets her 2 friends awake and trying to get them out of the starport.
So it's going to blow here on
Yes.
the ground.
Good job.
Can I?
It's that last day of nonsense is what that is. Go ahead and roll. It's a formality. You're all gonna die.
Can I? How much time do I have?
You have enough time to get out.
Okay, but I can't have I don't have enough time to make the ship take off before it goes.
If you want to press your luck, risks are exciting.
Well,
I
can't
advocate risk.
I can't have the
Risk.
hyperdrive like blow up right here on the starport.
Defective bot.
Well, I mean,
Oh.
your ship's away. There's stormtroopers and a couple of lander shuttles. 3 shuttles.
And my pal Laura, I can't do that to her.
She'll probably get on time.
Probably.
It's probably fine.
It'll be okay.
It's
It'll
fine.
be okay.
She's aware of the situation and she's moving.
You'll do damage.
And she's moving the 2 that they knocked out.
I like to point out, knocked out, not killed.
Good job, baby. I love you.
That's better. I think it's
Here's your
like
reward. I just like that on your chest. There's nothing there.
here's your
All right,
medal.
I'm running for it.
Now, if you want, stormtroopers can probably try to. The officers can probably try to move it if you charm one of them to try to get in the space shuttle and take off.
Actually, what I was going to do was I run down to the ramp, and the bottom of the ramp, and I tell the stormtroopers, the rebels have been here. They've sabotaged this ship. Go see what you can do, and I will try to. I guess that's actually it isn't a deception because I did it. It's actually the stormtroopers.
I'm the rebel.
So I'm gonna dish
You
up.
can do leadership to inspire them to do it, or you can.
Sure. It isn't a charm.
Well, do
It's a-
you want them stopping the explosion?
No, I want them. I want them on the
Well,
ship when it goes.
you're given a command. I mean, I
Yeah.
guess it's leadership.
Yeah, I'll do leadership. That's all right.
I mean, at this point, you could just run out there and be like, fire! And they would have to be like, okay.
All right, and that'll be
Fire!
this
Fire!
Fire!
here.
Fire!
I'd be like, faulty sensor wire, gonna get a new one. It just
Well, and they're
That's how I would roll too. Like, I'll be back in a minute, coffee break. You guys just hang down the fort. It'll be okay.
it's not really an emergency. Just I have to get apart.
Ignore that annoying sound.
All right, so
Also,
leadership is.
It'll be fine.
This is a drill. This is only a drill.
I like that one. It's a drill. You guys
Opposed
should
by
be okay.
discipline.
A
which
proper procedure is to lay down on the
is
ground right in front of the ship.
3
Back over
difficulty.
your head.
Clip it a ball and get your
All right.
rights.
Do it.
Okay, so
Check chat. Somebody's in there.
dropping.
Losing dice.
All right. So the rebels have been here. They've sabotaged the hyperdrive. Go see what you can do.
It's bad.
And that too is a wash. No successes, no failures, no. It's all offset. That is like the third time that's happened.
Can't win for trying.
And I will just keep. I'm not even going to look back to see if they do it. I'm just going to keep going.
Okay. I think it was your dad,
My dad.
photo coach.
To
All right, so you leave.
quickly.
You hear the engines. I guess sublight. Is that the one that's the normal engines? Spool up. And as you and Laura and the other two exits, the ship comes like right up above the starport and explodes in a ring, and the force knocks you both to your over to the ground.
Later shot.
And then pieces come down and forcefully against the other Lambda shuttles, and they take some some damage as well.
Awesome. So
And you hear a lot of
Everywhere!
No, it's the same guy.
yeah, it's always the same guy.
Well, they're all clones. So
No, they're not.
Not anymore.
More.
They were weeding out that
Not close.
they've hit their.
yeah, but this is pre.
No, I mean.
They started weeding out the clones after Clone Wars.
Yeah. Too expensive.
Yeah. They actually train real people,
So the other shuttle is damaged.
opposed to fake people.
I mean, you can probably go in and check it, but it's taking heavy damage.
That's
So
what
is the
I'm saying.
starport.
I meant to do. Look at Laura and say, I meant to do that.
That went
Well, we.
You're out of
okay.
work now. You need to find a new job.
We're gonna make ourselves
Congratulations.
scarce. We're gonna make ourselves scarce, and I will get. And when we get someplace relatively safe, I will get on the combat with you guys, and I will say, Well, captains, I've got good news and bad news. The good news is I've struck a blow for our insurrection. The bad news is it's not quite the way I intended it. I seem to have blown up the starport.
And as
But
you're saying this, you hear from like down the road, over there, get it. And you hear like the metal, like the, I don't say metal. It sounds like more like plastic footsteps, like the boots of the armor of the stormtroopers.
You need a sound effect for that.
Yeah.
Just it's like milk jugs.
Right. Heading your way. You bug out?
Yes, we do.
Okay. You guys are heading where?
Are we
You're in a
flying
ship.
to the hangar?
Not anymore.
We don't know if the hangar's safe.
That's true.
Oh, I guess I should
That
cut to
would be
her.
you.
Yeah.
We should cut to her. All
We're
right.
just gonna fly around a little bit.
I've been like watching the hangar, seeing
we're
if
gonna find a place
And
where
you,
it's all grass and hide
you also
in the
have
grass.
yeah.
Lyra,
We're
Lenara.
gonna Find
No,
some place
he
to
had
hang
Laura.
low for
We
a
had the
little
other
bit.
Lenara.
Lenara. They have a shippable name. Anyway. So you get the door.
I thought we were supposed to watch it first.
Oh, you're gonna watch it?
Well, I mean, if we wanted to see, had
It doesn't
that.
show like anybody's, like, you don't see anybody there.
Okay, fine. We'll take a risk and go in. Risk taking, not paying off. All right, so we go in and we're chilling.
Okay. I need better music. It's all like this. I need like calmer music. All right. So you go in, and it's dark, and you kick the lights. You see movement.
Oh, crap.
What do you do? And it's not just like a singular movement. It's like 4 or 5. Something's moving in the shadows.
It's a ghost.
It's a ghost that's wandering
It'd be
past.
so much better.
Hopefully it's
Do-
your backup pilots.
It's the Beatles. Or something.
I love that in my mind. She just like sighs annoyedly and is just like, "Do I kill them now? Like, what do I have on me?"
You probably have a blaster.
Do you have a blaster? I did give you a pistol. Because fist only is kind of crazy.
Can I roll something to tell if like this is a good presence or a bad presence?
Perception.
Perception.
Okay, so I get 2 of these guys.
Yeah.
And
And
I'm learning.
Let's
I even
see.
knew which ones to do that.
I do have
good.
Right.
stats for these people.
And explosions are good, and the headphones are good, and
Everything on those dice are good.
yes, everything on these dice is good.
Everything on the
Headphones.
purple ones are bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are
Everything's good except a blank space.
rolling. Dang it, I just had it. You're rolling 2 difficulty.
2 purples.
Two purples.
She has an advantage. That and that cancel out. That and that cancel out. Leaves you with that.
Okay.
The movement stopped, but there's no hostile action towards you. What do you do?
Call out hello.
Like every gore movie ever.
I mean, at this point, everyone's dead, so she's just like, bring it on.
Sorry.
She's like, middle finger up, like, stop it! Like, there's no scary in here. There are planes in here.
Just go get him on a ship and shoot him.
Well, for as much as she hears in her mind that is not happening in real life, I can imagine her becoming a little paranoid.
All right, so one by one, they start stepping out of the shadows, and you see Maki and Cash, Pilotino, and Miri, and about 7 others that you don't know. Come out hiding.
How did they get into my hangar?
The door is open.
No.
It was shut. It didn't close all the way.
She would never not close it all the way.
No. But
The arc is there. Come
Maki knows they're there.
And how to pick locks. Someone knows how to pick
They-
the lock.
I'm sorry. We didn't mean.
I
They
get
captured
it.
us.
I get it.
They captured us.
She kind of shoos and like she gets
I
it.
didn't talk. I didn't say a word. This is the only place I knew where they wouldn't find us.
Yeah.
Easy. Let's not all the storm clouds. All right. So
I'll try and give you some silver linings.
Yeah, you have pilots and ships.
and nowhere to go.
I got a pallet to shoot.
Okay. So I imagine I should tell them that I am here. Like,
Yes.
is it okay to say that, to broadcast that?
What?
That, like, we're cool, I have some pilots, we're alright? What are we gonna do now?
Don't know where they are. Well, you know that he's
Don't I have some kind of communication
Fourth of the
device?
street.
between- Right?
and they're on the ship.
Well, if I can talk to him, he can talk to them, right?
Well, you have his channel. Do you have their channel?
No.
You can talk to him.
Yeah, and then
I
he
gave you
could,
my comm code.
and then he could relay my message to them, right? Okay. Without somebody
Sure.
picking that up and being like, "Hey, I just heard blah blah blah." All right, let's do that. So I relay to him that I am in the hangar. That there are, how many did you say? 7 or more?
10.
10. That I have 10 of the remaining pilots here with me.
Right, and this probably, in fact, okay, so narratively, that probably happens about the time that I'm working on the hyperdrive. So my comlink beeps and it's her, and I'm just like acknowledge and turn it off. But that's distracted me
Yeah.
That distracted
Okay.
me long enough to screw up the timing.
Don't go blaming her for everything.
No, it's me. I allow myself to be distracted. But it works into the story, isn't it?
Fair enough.
But
I'll allow it.
Because
I have any control over this.
so about 5 minutes later, is the fighter base close enough that it would have heard the kaboom of the shuttle going up? Would you?
Everyone would have heard it, yes.
Yeah. So about 5 minutes later, you hear this.
You hear.
And then-
We need a noise.
And then like about 30, yeah. Then like 30 seconds later, your comlink beeps and it's set up and it's like, sorry about that. I was a little busy. I got good news. Well, and that's when I say I've got good news and bad news. The good news is my plan worked. The bad news is not.
Worked too early.
So we struck a blow. And then I'm looping them in on the conversation. So I'm broadcasting this to everyone. So I'm like, Annika, you said that we have pilots. I've got one piece of information that might be useful. I was able to find, while I was working on the Imperial systems, I stumbled across intel that the rest of the pilots are being held in the government center.
Do we know how many people are, like, how many Imperial forces are in the government center? Do we have any idea what would be waiting for us there?
Yeah, I'd guess a lot.
Did he find out how many people that they had at the
Boo.
government center when he was looking through the
Maki
system?
speaks up because she can hear this over the comms. There's no one left. We all escaped.
Oh.
Makes things easier.
One less place we gotta go. Alright. So,
And I heard
you don't
that.
want to shoot up the place.
I heard Maki say that.
Put these names down.
So, but My triumph was I overheard them saying that.
Mm-hmm.
I overheard the stormtroopers saying that.
But I'm
actually.
rolling it over.
I'm sorry?
I'm rolling it over. Like I did the despair.
Right.
They were there. They escaped, but
Right.
because of the triumph, brevity.
Right.
So now we don't have to go to save them.
Okay, yay.
Hooray.
Alright, so I was just trying to figure out if Maki's trying to deceive us or something. But
Oh.
but all I heard was that I heard they were being held there, so the stormtrooper that I overheard it from wouldn't have known that they escaped yet. So that's good. And they're probably going to be distracted. Actually, those guys are blown up. So I
Very distracted.
you know, setup doesn't normally kill people, but setup is okay with being indirectly responsible.
That wasn't indirectly. That was very directly responsible.
It wasn't my fault there was the shuttle blew up.
It's a proximity problem.
But, you know,
That's all on them.
2 Star Destroyers destroying, well, one into the other, killing, I don't know how many hundred. Yeah. How many passengers?
So we need a new plan. And we have pilots, we have ships,
Ships.
and you all could come to the hangar by that point, right? So do you want to come meet back at the hangar and we will regroup?
Sounds like a plan. You know, the odds of successfully assaulting a Star Destroyer are not great, but look like the odds of us not doing that are also not terribly good.
Don't tell us the odds. Never tell me the odds.
There you go.
Never.
Never said a word, Captain.
We're going to go back to their hangar. On the
Yes.
particle side
Yes.
of hangar.
All right.
You can probably pull inside, make
Yeah.
it safer.
Yeah.
I imagine it as underground,
Mhm.
so that it would be well
It's a
hidden.
bunker.
Yeah.
You can probably notice a way to fly in.
We'll fly into our hangar.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh
people.
no.
It's probably, forgive the word, but it's probably a large slit in the side of a hill you can just fly into and
So our
pull around like
flying over
this.
slit,
So this is like into a mountain, you think?
It's, well, I mean,
like
Or
a
a
large
hill.
hill.
do you,
Because well, I
I'm
thought we
trying
were
to
still in the
describe-
city a little bit.
No, it's out of the city. It's 15
well,
minutes
15
outside.
minutes isn't that far.
There's hills and stuff.
Forgive me.
I'm just
The
trying
hills.
to describe
Okay,
it so you can
fine.
see
The
their
hills
head.
are alive.
We go and we fly into the slit of our hill.
You know, like on Hoth, when it's on the side, so
Yeah.
you just fly out.
Okay.
You fly in, you turn, land.
Okay, and we're gonna do that.
Walk away.
Yeah.
You know why this is all going to plan? Or not going to plan?
Whiskey. Whiskey
No whiskey.
hasn't been involved yet.
One
No whiskey.
Not enough whiskey.
Shots.
We're all drunken monks.
One. Okay.
Just one.
Yeah.
Just the one.
I'm watching.
Okay. Here's a question. They know our plan, but do they know that we know that they know our plan?
So, well, our plan kind of went.
Yeah, our plan kind of.
Sideways.
Yeah.
I know. But what I'm saying is, they know the plan we were planning, right?
Right.
But do they know that we know?
No. Not to our knowledge.
So
We don't know that they know.
Okay. Well, that's just something I'll put on the side for now. They don't know that we know.
Oh.
It could be good distraction if they think that we still don't know their plan and we go through and we use our plan as distraction to do something else from the side.
I think it's about time to talk about the other plan. The one where we get on the Star Destroyer and try to crash it.
Yes, but we need distraction to get on Star Destroyer.
We need a way onto the Star Destroyer without being killed off before we even get up there. So
Well, I was
we need
thinking
one of
about
their
shuttles,
ships.
But that doesn't seem to be working.
It doesn't seem there's any of those left now.
Well, on the other hand, so setup will twiddle with its data pad and like have its little holographic thing, you know, project up a little bit, like 2 Star Destroyers facing each other. It's like, from this configuration, it does look like all their guns are pointing at each other. And we know how the Imperials just love to shoot at at resistance fighters, if we could just fly our fastest ships, we still got some A-wings, right? We could fly our fastest ships between them and get them to shoot. They both shoot at the A-wings. With any kind of luck, we could maybe trick them into shooting each other.
We would have to get all the way up there first before they shot us out of the sky, though.
We'd have to get through some TIE fighters.
Yeah.
Yes. It'd be.
There's
a
only
hairball.
four. There's only 4 A-wings.
Well, we've got some X-wings and Y-wings, I guess, that could give cover.
We have the Ark,
The other?
the other big ship.
Oh, yes.
Too many variables.
There's a lot of variables.
Okay, I had a question that has nothing to do with this. Why did you name your ship Oddball? That seems like odd name for ship.
I didn't name it. It was Dawajan's ship, and he was oddball.
He was an oddball?
When you start getting as paranoid as he was about being followed by the Empire because you know you're turning, you start acting and behaving in strange ways, and you will be labeled an oddball.
Okay. That's nice to know.
I love how it's nice, but it was like really unpleasant. He was like shaking and having dreams and
Nice.
not nice. It was
Well,
not nice.
he actually had that call sign
before
well before that.
But it was
His name.
you're gonna have to remind me because I don't know if we talked about this far back.
Okay. Do you mind if I share this?
Do.
With them? Okay.
Do it up.
CC, what was his number? It's on your obligation page 2, I believe.
CC 2237. He's the clone commander.
It's a clone commander in the Clone Wars. Clones had different personalities over time as they
That's right.
started pumping them out, and he was a little odd, so they called that brother Oddball.
He owned it.
He did.
And when he escaped the Empire, towards the end, he changed it to Devajan.
We didn't talk about much before, like Dawajan.
But you know that stuff, though.
Yeah.
Maybe right back.
Mm-hmm.
So we still have that ship. How fast is an Ark compared to everything else?
What's the speed on it?
This is your arc.
Should be it.
Is
In
it
the upper
3?
left. It's one of those in the circles.
3. No, what's one's the speed? 4.
4. To
So
give
not
you
great.
an idea, an X-wing is 5. 4 for a Y-wing. An A-wing is 6.
They are fast.
Arcs are?
No.
Your arc is a 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Kinda
you know, a
average.
Star
Yeah.
Destroyer is a 1.
Yeah, but they also have.
I know, they're
yeah,
armor. They're
yeah.
like weapons.
Ties are 5.
And speaking of, while you're looking at your sheet and your weapons and all that good stuff,
I have several laser cannons.
And a torpedo launcher.
if when you're in a
Yes,
ship,
I do.
because you guys need to know this, when you're in a ship, and you're fighting something that's massive, that has a massive quality, which is the Star Destroyer, your crit rating goes up 1. You have to have 1 more advantage to crit on it.
Okay.
Linked qualities and weapons, it works kind of like his gunslinger thing. If you roll high enough, they both shoot together,
Mm-hmm.
and then you do extra damage
Okay.
to the same target. Breach means it goes through armor. If you have anything like that.
I have a forward-mounted proton torpedo launcher with a damage of 8. The range is short distance, though, and what does all that mean?
I can't read it. Tell me what it says. Yeah, breach 6, guided 2, limited ammo 3.
Breach 6,
Yep.
so it goes past 6 points of armor.
And how many points of armor does a Star Destroyer have?
How many points of armor does the Star Destroyer have? A lot.
I imagine.
It's probably a closely guarded secret.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think back
You
to
may
it.
have defenses too. In the circle of the. May have one in there. Just so you can know your odds. If you want
Aren't you
to roll
not
your
supposed to
warfare.
Warfare's yours. Your main sheet.
Calculate.
You have 2.
What? Go ahead.
He's busy.
These guys?
Yeah, what's her difficulty?
2.
2 purple.
But you have the power of oddball, so take a boost as well.
One of these guys. The power of oddball.
What odd is the ball and
Feels
spider?
so fitting.
Roll that.
Okay, so I'm just rolling this.
Roll it.
Roll it.
Rolling bones.
Oh, nice.
Ta-da!
You've got 3 successes and 3 advantages.
Okay.
The
Dun,
chances of
dun, dun,
successes
dun.
are you're gonna die.
Triumphant music.
It's a hefty ship,
Okay.
a Star Destroyer. It's a victory class.
Okay.
But you're looking at armor. You know it's heavily armored. It's massive. Has lots of turbo lasers.
So, from what I am gathering, we can't just go up there because they're going to shoot us out of the sky. We only have 14 ships. And I don't think that's going to be enough. Because at that point, we're just hoping that enough of us get up there, enough of the fastest ones get up there to blow past them and hope and pray they shoot at one another at the same time and miss.
Well,
I think we need a new plan.
Hold on. You were going to say something, Tazia.
I was just going to say Tazio. I have a bad feeling about this.
Well, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but after we blew up their shuttles at the starports, that's definitely going to get the Imperial's attentions.
there'll be more shuttles.
Yeah.
More
and-
shuttles will come down now that we've called attention to them. Should we try to stay in a place where
Should
we
we try
could
to get it
take
on a shuttle?
over some shuttles?
I think that we need to get on shuttle. But I don't know if taking over one is best.
So we want to sneak on there.
Sneak someone on there.
Yeah.
I go with the Tin Man here. He blends. We don't blend. He's
Yeah.
blue.
Yes, they have chiss in Empire.
Do you know that?
I know Empire. I don't know.
Sounds like you're bluffing.
But, I can roll for knowledge. See if I get that.
Thrawn's around.
Hmm?
Thrawn's around. He's a big deal.
But she doesn't. She's never had any.
Dealings with them.
She stays away from the Empire.
They're close enough to being human.
I don't quite have posters of him up, just because I don't like the Empire. Otherwise,
He would know that there's chiss in the Empire.
So we have to decide what we're going to do next.
it's really famous.
We can take advantage of the attention we're getting, but we have to think of something fast. Because the Imperials are going to be descending on the starport like a bunch of angry Jawas.
What if we wait until the shuttles start coming down, take some of our planes and dress them. Didn't we talk about dressing them up as other characters in the past? The pirates, right?
Mhm.
So
Like I said, they don't know that we know that they
we know that we
plan.
know. So why don't we take 2 ships, dress them up as the pirates' ships, and then have them go after the shuttles when they come down, blow up the shuttles and be quick about it, and
How does that get us on a shuttle to get on board a Star Destroyer to blow it up?
well, maybe we could take one down and not break it completely.
That sounds very.
Well, yeah, again, if we use Y-Wings, they have ion cannons.
Did you hurt your head?
Shut up. I'm nervous. There are a lot of things happening right now. No lip from you. None of it.
We could track your shuttle with a Gambit again to get a shuttle, but that would be obvious.
Yes. You said there's Black Sun base nearby, right?
Yes.
Wait. Why don't we just grab some stormtroopers and put their clothes on and get back on a shuttle that goes back up?
That was the yeah. That's what I've been trying to say.
Let's do this.
When I said we should get on a shuttle,
Yeah, but you said nothing about a change of clothes.
I just assumed that everyone would know that.
You know what assumptions are all about? You do.
Everyone's seen this.
Everyone's seen this.
We've done this multiple times.
Okay. So
Oh, I'm sorry. You weren't there with the last time when we snuck into
No.
a pirate base wearing pirate clothes. Or the time before
Well,
that
I
when we
mean,
snuck into a pirate
it's-
base wearing pirate clothes.
It's the Star Wars
also
thing.
the
You
second
come
one.
in, you put the clothes on of the people you're trying
She
to dress
wants to
up
dress
as.
up as stormtroopers, so
Who doesn't want to
All
dress
right.
up as a
So now we need
stormtrooper?
4 stormtrooper
It's a
outfits.
plastic outfit.
No,
It's like
3.
wearing Legos.
We need 3 stormtrooper outfits.
Okay.
who's
Well,
getting him?
Yeah. Well, wait. Do we want to take anybody else with us?
We need 10 stormtrooper outfits.
Well, my thought
we
is,
need 13 stormtrooper outfits.
if we get up to the ship and we split up, we have a higher likelihood of making it than if we're all caught together, we're toast. So we should probably actually try to send 2 teams up, 1 to each ship, in the theory that if we can get one of them to go down, that's better than none of them. So we should split up. We should make 2 teams and send them up in outfits that will not be conspicuous. And then, yeah.
We wouldn't be able to support each other.
Well, we can all
But-
go on one team and then have the other team be pilots.
But do pilots know what they're doing once we get there?
They know how to rig an engine. Someone's got to have mechanical skill.
Well, what are we doing once we get there to make them go down?
Should we make them go down? Or
Well, if
should
we can
just-
make the one hit the other... Honestly, if we can make one
Okay.
hit the other
Okay,
one...
Maybe we go about this wrong way. Problem is they're here, right? We're looking at it as we have to crush one the other. What if we just make them think it's not worth their time being here?
Do we have a way to do that?
I don't know. That's why I bring it up. Maybe we find some other way.
Unfortunately, Captain, I'm afraid that blowing up their shuttles over the probably doesn't tell them that this is a Imperial friendly planet.
Yes.
It's okay, nothing happened. It's okay, nothing broke.
The problem is they're not here for the planet.
Yeah.
They're here to block the trade routes. What if we make them think it's not worth their time blocking trade routes? They don't want to waste energy here. I mean, they want to put citizens in order, but they're here for trade routes, not for a planet.
Do we have any real impact on the trade route, though?
No, but the trade route just goes by.
Right, but like, how would we interrupt that? Like, they've interrupted it? I don't know. Is that something?
As you're talking,
Mm-hmm.
you hear. Well, let me go back to that. Sorry. How to switch for your droid? I need to upgrade my subscription. So, as you're talking, you hear a faint in the ground, like some dirt comes down.
That's ominous.
And a few minutes pass, and you hear, well, the wrong one.
What was that?
It's in the distance.
The making things difficult on purpose at this point. Can
Should
I?
we go see should we scope out what the problem is?
Should we send maybe my small inconspicuous droid to go
Sure.
figure out what that sound is?
I think do we want to go faster than 15 minutes? Because it would take him 15 minutes to roll over there. We can hop on a ship and be there now. But that's
Wait, how far away is the sound? I thought it was like above us.
Yes.
It's not directly above you.
Is that the sound of the explosion? No, we're past that point.
Is it another ship?
You're giving us nothing, and I don't appreciate it.
I'm giving you tension.
Oh, shut up.
Let's go
Take your
check it
attention
out.
and shove it.
We're gonna shut.
I just want to walk out the door.
It's getting slightly louder.
I want to walk out the door.
Okay.
I want to sneak out the door.
Sure.
The door, so they can see where the door is.
I'm sneaking.
I bet there's sneak.
Isn't there a side door?
You
She got a side door on this bitch.
see...
The good thing about Shazio sneaking is he's dark blue and he has dark hair. He blends in with Shadow
If you
very well.
climb above, like, the top of the bunker,
Right.
let's say low, you see TIE bombers, like, flying overhead and just dropping bombs occasionally. Like they're looking for something.
Who
Trying to
turned
destroy
in
something.
World War II England now.
World War II.
Right?
I
They're just
report.
dropping it. That looks good.
Time to move down the subway system.
Right?
Let's go.
That's where we're at. We're in a bunker.
We're in the underground.
Well, if they hit the bunker, we're bummed.
How many do you see?
How many did I see?
You saw just one.
Well, that's a very lonely TIE fighter.
That's so bad, man.
So they're just randomly blowing things up, looking for the base.
Oh, your base.
Yes. All right. So
I know. Now I'm like, eh.
what's our plan?
How, you said the entrance to the landing pad is in the side of a hill.
Mm-hmm.
How? All right, Sep's going to look around. If we scrambled a fighter or two after this bomber, how conspicuous would it be? Would it be likely that the TIE bomber would see where they took off from?
Well, it is the night time, so I mean, it's
we have to cover every night. So
an explosion would be lighting up the sky.
Well, yeah. I mean, it would be conspicuous if we shot it down.
Mm-hmm.
But my question is, would the bomber see where the ships took off from?
So we could like send a pair out there, take down the bomber, and come back.
No, he's not saying engage the bomber. He's saying get them out.
No,
Right.
no, I am saying engage the
Oh.
bomber. Although, actually, evacuating the ships may not be a bad idea.
But where do we put them? Especially the Ark is super old. It's really conspicuous. I mean, it is nighttime, so we have that. But I mean, if any of these ships sit somewhere, they're going to be very conspicuous. They're not supposed to be there. These are fighting ships. These aren't.
Better get your plan in play.
Well, we're trying.
Why are you painting black? Hurry, paint them! Paint them all black! Just spray paint! Just do it quickly! You have 10 minutes, all black! Paint them all black.
They look like shoddy gray. They're like the paint hasn't cured.
Like someone tagged them.
Yep.
It's really all you gotta do.
Okay, so
Make a circle.
I say we try
Follow us
to
on.
take down the bomber to buy us some time until we can think of a better plan, because we're not going to be able to do anything if we're blown up.
Agreed.
So my thought is we send out 2 and see if we can't take down the bomber. Something small, something fast. But we also risk it if they blow it out of the sky. We have no more small, fast ships.
Wait, see, so do you have what's your sensor rig like? Do you have like radar or something like that? Is there radar at this base that can see if anything else is flying around? If this is a fighter base, it probably
It's
has
not a
some-
fighter base though. This is like her hiding spot. This is like a big hangar that has nothing else in it. She's just been stashing planes there.
But technically, if you have, okay, I could turn the radar on, and if I turn the radar on,
I'm talking about a scanner.
Yeah, the scanner and the Devil's Gambit,
Mm-hmm.
it would tell me kind of what was around us in a radius.
Yeah, it's what, short range, medium range? What is it?
I don't know.
It's on there.
That's good enough.
That's a good plan. I like that
I'm
plan.
gonna make
Okay, so it just occurred to me, what if this bomber's just trying to smoke us out so that we do launch
Sensor
and
range
they've got
short.
somebody,
It's short range, but still,
but that short space range.
yeah.
So like if they've got somebody,
Would we be able to see them?
it's night, we wouldn't see them. But if
Well, I
they've
mean,
got-
through.
That's my point.
Yeah.
I'm
All
gonna
the ships
toddle
should have
over.
some
I'm
kind
gonna
of-
toddle over to the Gambits, fire up its sensors, and I'll say before we
I thought
launch
she was
anybody.
doing that.
I was doing that.
Oh, you're doing it. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Team efforts.
Please go for it.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna go fire it up, see what I can see on the sensors.
Okay. Looking for just other ships.
Mm-hmm. Any other threats?
There are 2 bombers.
Mm-hmm. Within range.
Mm-hmm.
The bombers within range.
Stop it. Unnecessary. Downright egregious.
It's immersive.
Egregious. Okay, so I suggest we send out 2 teams to take out the bombers, 1 for each bomber. If we can't tell that we're being watched, we think that it is safe enough to launch from here. Let's do it. Let's get rid of the bombers.
How close are they to where we actually are?
I mean, it was short range.
Short range.
That's-
Well, I mean, it's short range, but they're flying too. I mean, they're not just. They're making passes, and they're randomly dropping bombs outside of town.
And I mean, when the thing is, when we shoot down these, they're probably they're bombers, should be doable, but the Imperials will know
That they had someone
that
out
there are
shooting them.
that there are fighters here. Right now, they've just heard. If we
They
shoot
don't
them
know
down-
right now. Right now they're just out here. Right now they're just shooting in the dark.
And I agree
And I'm
that
not
that's
saying that's a bad.
yeah, I'm with you.
I'm not
It's
saying that's a bad thing. But I'm saying
at that point we break
at
the
that point, we've
threshold
gotta
of
move.
they know.
At that point, we've got to
Yeah.
move.
So I do think that it would be good if we could find a way to convince them just not to be here.
We still need up into the Star Destroyers. That, like, we go out there during the day, they're gonna pin us down immediately. We go anywhere remotely close to the Star Destroyer, they're gonna knock us out of the air. Those aren't options. So where are we gonna go with all of these planes that are that's going to be helpful until we get?
Tazia, while you're outside, you did notice that there were 3 more shuttles coming down the land. Not obviously in the spaceport, but
I assumed it was in the other one. The one the Devil's Gambit was in.
no, that was pretty much toast too.
Nice.
Yeah.
We do
There are
leave
more
quite the
shuttles.
trail.
There are more shuttles.
Okay.
It is still possible for us to get on a shuttle and go on there.
Lockie comes up to you and says, "We want to fight, but we're not soldiers. We're pilots."
Somebody's gonna have to pilot a shuttle back.
Well, you've got.
Yeah.
I can pilot.
Do we want to
for that
take?
matter.
I think we should take multiple shuttles, and I think we should go in teams. But because at this point, okay, we take.
Well, the problem is we've got to rig the ship to do something if we're going that route, and we've only got so many people that can rig a ship like that.
Right.
Like,
Well, that's. I guess my
I can
question.
shoot people.
That's my question at this point. What's the point of taking these ships out of the hangar when they stand no chance against what we're fighting?
We can take the TIE fighters out.
And do what with them? We can't.
Just take them out. Just get rid of them. Take them
You
out.
know-
Take them out of play.
That as long as they stay far enough away from the Star Destroyers, they can start taking out TIE fighters.
Yeah.
And you've heard oddball talk that they can carry 24 fighters each. Ships that size.
The shuttles.
So we.
No.
The Star Destroyers themselves, they hold 24 TIE fighters each. So we're at 48 TIE fighters that we would have to.
Okay, how far is it?
Assuming a full
okay,
complement.
Sure.
how far is it from here to where the Blexen base is?
if you're going to lead someone that far with TIE fighters on your tail, you're going to lose ships.
Well, we're probably gonna lose ships anyway.
That's the spirit.
Maki's like, I'd rather fight losing my life than running or playing chase.
I say we start going after the.
If you need a distraction, we'll provide it.
We can go after the ships that carry the TIE fighters, or go after the TIE fighters themselves, I'm sorry. And then there are enough of us with enough force. I mean, we can try. We can try to take them down, the fighters themselves, but that still doesn't give us an answer for the Star Destroyers.
We still need a Stormtrooper uniform.
If not more than one.
Yes.
You did keep a lot of oddball stuff.
Would it be too recognizable as his?
He had a hollow projector with a lot of data on it. Military data.
So you're thinking we should go take a look at that and see if it gives us the magical vent to shoot into?
Magical vent.
I asked where the magical vent was, because apparently they're all built with the magical vent that you just shoot into the vent and the movie's over. So, my thought is...
Only if you're a space wizard.
Where's the magical vent?
We don't have a magical space wizard.
Boo. Let's go look at the schematics that are left. Okay, so we go and look at... You come with me, and you're going to help me look through all of this information, and maybe it will make some sense to you.
I'm going to sit on a hill and watch the bombs. It's pretty.
Annoyed sounds. Let's go. So I take him to the Ark where I have all of this stored, and I just start going through whatever digital information I have for him.
Sure.
And then I find...
Computer check?
No, it's one of those round ones. You just put in a thing, like a disc, and cycle through it. Something pops up. It's not quite a Star Destroyer. It's like late model, I forgot what they call them. The Republic had them. They look like Star Destroyers.
Like an early Star Destroyer
Right,
of the
yeah.
Republic that hasn't been rebranded as Empire yet?
Right.
Okay. So, very similar.
They have shield things on the outside, like the huge
Those big
ball things.
balls,
Yeah, there's
geodesic
two of them.
things, yeah. I've been thinking back to there was that CD game where you were in an X-wing and you destroyed a Star Destroyer by flying around and shooting at those things, and it was like on a loop until you flew by it enough times that they blew up. The shield generators. That's their vulnerable spot.
It does have a lot of guns.
That's the magical vent.
It's one. Yeah.
It
Inside,
exists, and just
You
saying.
can actually tinker around with it. It shows the schematics of the inside.
Okay.
There is a reactor room.
Of course there is.
And of course there's the bridge. Or two other spots you can go.
Okay.
Going to the bridge is crazy.
That's crazy. That is full on.
You're not there.
I'm not
That's-
there.
You're watching fireworks.
Super
watching
crazy.
fireworks.
So, all right. At this point, we share our information with our other captain. Make sure let's all be on the same page here. So, okay.
Yeah, I copy that information on my
Right.
datapad.
Should we... Okay, so the TIE fighters that are available are really the biggest obstacle to get to the ship, correct?
And the guns.
Well, if you're far enough away. Because you know that they are... There's some short and medium. They do have some long range, but...
Okay, wait a minute. Let's back this up. What if we break into teams here and we go out with some of our ships and try to destroy the TIE fighters. At the same time, we try to take one of the shuttles, if not more than one, back to the Star Destroyers, like 2 of them, and then while we're fighting down here and we'll bring out more, we can disable things from the ship and be able to come there. Thoughts?
Actually, I just had a thought. So the fighters are going
Thanks
to be...
for that.
Okay.
Keeping it consistent!
So the fighters are going to be a distraction to
Right. Like
But
it would,
let
you guys get on the shuttle and
shuttles
get back.
come in. We maybe could use that if the fighters are chasing the shuttles. If we've taken over the shuttle's ground side and the fighters are chasing the shuttles out into orbit, then the Imperials will send TIE fighters to protect the shuttles. The shuttles will go in towards the Star Destroyers. It's possible.
We could bait them with our own people.
If we're looking at taking down the shield generators, the Lambda shuttles are pretty heavily armed, actually. So if we flew, instead of flying into the landing bay, if we could approach them in such a way that we're heading,
Like you were being
maybe
chased?
maybe we could get a shot at, maybe we get a shot from the Lambda shuttles, which they
Okay.
won't expect.
Okay.
So they won't be shooting the shuttles on approach.
Yeah.
Now,
Yes.
getting
But,
away from there isn't going to be great.
Yes, but once we shoot at them, they know the game's up. That's it.
But if we've taken out if we get one shot, not saying we get more than that, but if we're being chased, and we have 2 shuttles, and if they both get a shot on the shield generator and take that down,
We'll have to go at the same time.
coming from behind, then the ships that are chasing them break off because we're never their actual target.
Yep.
Break off
And start hammering at the ship.
hammering the engine
Yep.
room, which will go to the.
But that relies heavily on us getting the shield generator down in one hit. After that, we're done.
Well, I mean, if the
It would
shuttles
be
are up
almost better
there,
to get the shuttles into
Yes.
the bay and then go take the shield generator down manually,
From the inside.
because that's flicking a switch.
any thoughts, Deity?
You're crazy, droid.
It'd almost be better to be in the ship and try to take out the
Just a
shield.
thought on how to approach.
I like that
a Star
plan.
Destroyer in a ship without getting shot at.
Do I have to tell you the odds?
Never.
I know it's not great, but it's heaps better to fly at a Star Destroyer in one of their own ships than it is in one of their enemies.
That's why we go in their shuttle, but we don't attack them with their shuttle. We
Okay.
attack them from the inside.
Okay.
Set up.
And Titus isn't one of them.
He went back a while ago. At this point, wouldn't he be back on the ship?
Oh, I can tell you which one. Well, no, I can't. I can now that I'm going to come back from my fireworks, because this is pointless.
It got boring.
They got boring.
They all
I'll
look the
walk up.
same.
I'll tell you which one that Titus is on, if you want to try to blow that one up specifically.
shouldn't he be back on the Star Destroyer? at this
Yes.
point?
Yeah, but there's 2 Star Destroyers. I can tell you which one.
How?
Wasn't it listed? You said it was listed.
That he left. Well,
It would
It would've
say
said departure
departed
to-
to.
okay, yeah, he would.
So unless he's moved from shuttle to shuttle,
So, dibs. Like, that one.
That's our target.
Okay, so we see a bunch of shuttles coming down, and we see soldiers coming off said shuttles. We need to go steal some shuttles.
so the first thing we need to do is go steal some uniforms.
So, I say we go to the cantina and go to the bathroom, and when
No.
I mean,
That's
you're
kind of a
gonna
long
knock him
trip.
out, take his clothes, and then he'll just be the drunk guy in the bathroom.
Maki's
No,
looking
the
around.
thing with that is that it was pretty heavily guarded. when we
She has
were there.
paint. And she's like, does anyone know what this black sun insignia looks like?
Oh, are we still doing that?
Yes.
Are we still doing that?
On the
Who
ship.
knows?
Yes. Show on your tattoo.
Oh, I just like.
Okay. She makes a middle note and goes to the wings of the ships. That's the plan, right?
Yes.
We are literally disguising ourselves as pirates to go after the bad guys.
I'm hardly disguised.
Not really.
Well, we're talking about painting the ships.
This is kind of pirate right here.
4 plans ago, but
Seriously,
Yeah,
like, we'll just why not? This will work. It'll
Okay,
be fine.
Well, it's 9:30. It's a good time for a break, and we'll come back and see how well this plane goes down.
it, Hall. Those days. Go.
I did a stress call. It's a informative call.
It's informative.
Welcome back, everybody.
Digital whoopee cushion.
We're back. The plan.
Woohoo!
Go steal some armor. Take off the ship. Shuttle.
Bang.
Who's going to the shuttle?
I'm going in shuttle.
I think all of us are going.
Yeah,
to
don't we all have?
Yeah,
Well,
we said you wanted 2 teams.
well,
Yes.
do
we
we
go
need?
in different shuttles.
We need 2 shuttles because if the theory is we can take out at least one of them, but we should give ourselves the option of if we miss or we're found out or whatever in one, we're screwed. So we have to have both.
Yes.
We have to have both.
So who go in
Pilot,
one?
Right.
I can pilot.
Who go in? What are our teams?
Do we have to take anybody else with us?
We could.
Do we need to though? Will we
I
need
don't
them for
think
something
we-
else?
I don't think we need to, as long as we have one mechanic on each team.
Your people say they want to fight, so
So I'm mechanic, he mechanic.
You want to do the same thing? I'll go with the captain. You can go with the robot.
She sounds like robot better than people anyway.
Yes. It's true. I admit it.
All right.
She's learning on speaking binary. Do you speak binary?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
It's the language of robot love.
hey, she's very nice and all.
R2D2. Okay. So I'm not.
Stop. Let's focus.
Okay. So I'm not the best mechanic in the world, right? Two of them.
Yeah, but they are good mechanics.
Yes.
Right. So I will need if I go. I'm gonna need
You're taking
somebody
the
who's-
best.
Yeah,
Good
I mean,
one.
hey, I was capable of rigging the ship to blow before it was just a real timing issue.
For the record, do not blow us up on the ship
I'll
But
do my
if
best.
we can help it.
If you do, make sure you take down the ship with you.
I can get behind that.
Remember, this is all a favor anyway. So
Those huts better be damn grateful.
for real.
Okay, so you and I will go as a team. They will go as a team. We will take the ship that Titus is on. Cause dibs. And away we go.
Yes, but we need first we need to find stormtrooper uniforms.
Well, I imagine there will be somebody on the shuttle when we take it.
Yes, but we need to sneak into.
I was thinking about we take because there's going up and down, so we'll probably be on the shuttle with other stormtroopers.
Yes. So, before we even get to shuttle, we need stormtrooper outfits.
You know, they're in the streets. They're
That's what I'm thinking. Why don't we
Yes.
just go snatch some off the streets and like pull them
back
into the market
alley.
or
Yes,
something,
okay.
right?
We go snatch some off in back alley.
Yeah.
We
can
need
defend
3.
some of these poor people while
Hopefully
we're at it.
this.
I like
Hopefully
this.
we get one fit me this time.
yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so short. I can imagine like going through the
Aren't you
street.
awfully short for a stormtrooper?
You guys are awfully tall.
That's true.
That's true. I was too
All
tall.
of us are 6-something.
Yeah, I'm so not. Nope.
How tall are they? Stormtroopers? 6 something?
He shrugs again. The shrug.
You better start going.
Let's go.
All right, we go.
We're gonna go.
Shrug, get your ass in gear. Come
We're gonna
on.
beat some people up in a back alley, I guess.
Is there a speeder or something we could take to get back to town in a hurry?
We should probably take something quieter than speeder.
I don't,
Like feet.
Yes, like feet.
I don't think
There's
anyone-
nothing listed,
I
but
was
there is a
gonna
way
say-
to buy it quickly.
Yeah, that's all right.
Well, and given the chaos that's ensuing outside, this is not a good time to try to buy something.
Indeed. We need to.
He meant they can flip the lights point and just say there are speeders.
Hey, what if we go and
Yeah,
find?
that's all right.
What if we found some stormtroopers who had a speeder?
Well, but that doesn't help us get to town. Clearly.
Yeah.
Well, are they close though? Because we're even if we got to the edge of town, we would
They're
find
probably
somebody,
searching.
right?
15 minutes
They're
To
probably
the
searching.
to the closest stormtrooper.
to get back to town.
Yeah.
But is
Yeah,
that
that's
the
just-
closest stormtrooper?
We don't know where closest stormtrooper.
I can't tell
shrugs
you
are
right
killing
now
me.
what they're doing
Killing me.
until you go and look.
Oh my
Alright.
god!
We walk back to town.
Here's some tense music for you in the meantime.
As you know, and I start walking back to town.
Let's walk back to town.
Walk back to town.
Okay, so in the
Carefully.
meantime,
Hopefully we'll get a bomb dropped on us.
are we asking the people who are staying in the hangar to paint the ships at this
Yes.
point?
Yes.
We want them to paint them as the pirate ships?
Yes, but it's quickly.
Just
So-
the logo.
Huh?
The logo.
Okay.
The emblem.
Okay,
Just tag 'em.
so we tell them our plan. Wait, should we not tell them our plan?
Maki's already started painting the wings.
Yeah.
Okay, but I don't know.
No, they can do the plan.
Okay, well,
Because
okay.
they're going to be fighting for their lives.
Here in a
A
minute.
select few can know the plan.
That's what I'm thinking. If we tell them all, aren't we kind of putting them in danger also?
Yes, you tell Maki and whoever else is in charge. Like, make
Probably
Maki
Cash.
in charge.
Okay.
Put second person in charge, no. But all the other rest just know what
They
you
just need to
tell them.
give us 30 minutes and then start attacking TIE fighters.
Yes. 30-45.
Could we
I might
communicate
wanna
with them?
echo.
Yes.
We should be able to communicate with them through the ships,
Just
right?
make sure you don't leave out any specific detail. Like, I don't know, you're on a shuttle.
Yeah.
Well, Maki knows.
Well, he has the communicator.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't
You're
shoot-
just saying
Yeah,
now.
Don't leave that
Don't
out.
shoot the lambdas. We're telling a very important detail. Don't shoot the lambdas. We may be on.
And we only say that to our select few.
Yes,
Two.
but
We were
We
leading
tell
the group.
everybody not to shoot the shuttles. We only tell Maki that we might be on them.
Okay. Okay.
Actually, you know what? Is it too late? Did I already say that?
It's a role-playing
Can we
game.
just
It's
tell them
never
not
too
to
late.
shoot the shuttles? Just like
No, that's
important
fine.
details. Shuttles are important. Tell them the shuttles are important. Don't shoot them.
Okay. Okay.
That's what they need to know.
Okay, so we have to have a way to communicate with them once we're in the shuttle, though. Won't that be through your
We'll be on comms.
business?
Yeah. We'll
Okay.
Be on comms.
Well, you'll probably be on there with other stormtroopers.
That's what I'm thinking. We should pick. Okay, a shuttle comes down. It's not going to have that many stormtroopers on it. It's going to have bare bones, pilot, co-pilot,
Right.
other guy.
But if you're leaving,
yes, there would be other storm.
Why?
It depends.
Can't we just leave it before it's been refilled?
you can try.
We could say it's having problems. He could say it's having problems.
I'm
We gotta
highly
get it back?
convinced.
We don't know if they're coming
That's
down.
true.
We don't know if they're bringing more people down to search or if they're taking people back up.
We just know that
They were earlier bringing people down to search.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They brought it down. It's empty because everyone's gone on to search. Can we then get onto an empty one and go back?
But the thing is that we
Much closer.
Killing me.
we don't want them
You
to
feel the
steal
ground
them
shake.
quite yet. Because we steal them, they're ready to go back. Shuttle been stolen. That mess up our plan.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Can we finagle it in a way that we're saying that we're bringing the shuttle back for another reason, like a good reason?
Yeah,
Like there's something wrong with it, or we're going to pick up another. Like maybe we overhear stormtroopers say that they're going to go back and get another load of stormtroopers. Let's go. I know this relies on a lot of things.
Yeah, my little friend likes to say a lot of variables.
I say,
let's do it.
do you want to just get on and be quiet?
I was just gonna get on and be quiet.
Yes. Just blend in until we get up there and break away.
Star Wars really needs texting, man. It does. It needs texting. Little messenger.
So what are you doing?
Walking.
We're going to town to punch
Let's-
the storm.
As
Let's
soon
go
as we
find
hit
a
the
shuttle.
outskirts of town, not even the outskirts, but as soon as we can see
A storm-
anything near town, we'll be looking for stormtroopers because they're out here in the.
Sure.
Yeah.
They're coming.
Okay, yeah.
Let's do it. Let's
See
go
three
find
kick down
some
the door and go inside a house.
We go inside the house. We sneak in the side of the house behind them.
Roll stealth.
We don't need to sneak.
What is the difficulty?
2. It's nighttime though. You can take a boost if you like.
What am I?
I'll take that because I'm not good at stealth. Except I am. 2 successes and 2 advantages.
Except that I am. And
And that's
Stealth
just on my
is 2 of
greens.
So then a blue one, or bluish white one, and then 2 purples.
So what's Sonny get?
Full successes.
I have a success and
Okay.
3 advantages.
oh, F.
No, you're fine.
Isn't that bad?
Yeah, sort of. You've got 2 successes and 1 threat.
Okay. So you guys go in.
We're I'll sneaky.
So the camera's like on the door. You go in. Everybody just make a roll to attack. Whatever you're doing. What are you using?
My good old fashioned.
Stun blaster. What are you using?
I'll have to stun him.
Stun blast. What are you using?
I'll stun.
Stun them. What are you using?
How many are there?
I
There's
think
three.
they would probably hurt.
There's 3 of them.
You're all gonna roll together.
Oh, okay. What?
Do you want to punch one?
You gonna punch somebody?
Yeah,
Face?
absolutely. Let's
I
get
think
this
that-
party started.
Okay.
It looks to me like you're
I'm
rolling.
going to point out that it might hurt to punch stormtrooper armor.
Okay, can
What you can do unarmed?
You're rolling
can I
Something
rip
do
his
something.
helmet off first?
You're rolling brawl.
And
Oh,
punch
and then
him?
clobber him.
You're rolling all that.
There you go.
I like this plan. This is
Sure.
a good
You're
plan.
rolling that.
Oh,
What's
this-
the difficulty too?
I'm gonna sneak up to.
Hey, do we get
Okay, well, hold on.
boost for sneaking?
Who's engaged with physical combat?
She's gonna be engaged.
Not I, said the duck.
Okay, so hold on. Let me go through the range here. If I can find my range again, my range bands. Engage. Okay, it's gonna be one difficulty for you. Okay, and then short range is 1. However, if someone's shooting the one that she's engaged with, it'll go up to 3.
I want to pick my own guy,
Okay.
and I will stealth. Since I was sufficiently stealthy, I will get up to point blank blaster range, optimal blaster range,
Okay.
and let him have it.
So which one are you on?
I'll hold to see who doesn't fall.
Okay. Sure.
I'll take whoever she's not hitting.
Okay, so you two are on the same
So
one.
punch.
So I
punch,
take
shoot.
1. It's 1 difficulty.
1 difficulty for short range, but let's see her punch first.
I'm going for it.
Roll all of that. All right. So you've got.
I did it! Right? That's good.
Yeah, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 successes and 3 advantages, which I don't know if that crits on a punch or not. I don't know what a punch is.
Unarmed.
Yeah.
I don't see it on here.
Oh, I don't have the book.
3 advantages: negate a target's enemy's defensive bonuses. Ignore penalizing
But
environment.
you still did 8 damage to him.
Yeah.
Have an attack, disable the opponent or one piece of gear.
If she crits, he just goes down. Right?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the crit rating on unarmed, which I don't have on my thing over here. And Wayne, I don't think has it listed.
Force the target to drop a weapon.
Yes.
She doesn't have unarmed equipped.
I know you add your brawn to it. You have to grab the book. I don't know.
Good job.
So guys,
That's
if
a
you're
good-
not enjoying the show, hit that follow button.
Okay, well, while you're doing that, you can roll to shoot, probably.
Hopefully we'll be back on Streamlabs back next week.
I have 3 successes and one threat.
So far, so good, right? That's positive.
That would be 9 damage
Okay.
to stun.
I really wish they had the things back here. Well, hold on. Wait, there it is. Hold on. Hold on. Brawling.
So has a range of engage, a critical rating of 5, and the disorient 1 and knockdown qualities.
Okay.
So she didn't.
She didn't crit. No.
But she can give me a boost die to shoot him if he didn't fall down.
And if she hit him hard enough, she can disorient him.
Where you at, Stormtrooper?
I mean, even if I can get his helmet off and...
It's off.
Oh, good. Can I punch him in the face with it?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. I I would like to think that stunned him at least a little.
So
That's most of it.
you knock him out.
Awesome. Just
Okay.
Well, they have soak, but you remove the armor.
okay.
Whatever. So you
Okay.
guys hit.
Right, your 3 advantages.
And
Nine
yours
to
was how
defense,
much damage?
So, yeah, you take his helmet off.
9.
Hit him with it.
Awesome.
The other guy goes down.
Hopefully I don't get any blood on
There's a
it.
third. Do you detect the third?
I do 1 success. So I hit him.
Mm-hmm.
It is a stun
Yep.
blaster. And so I believe I do 6.
Okay.
Right, it's damage plus the number of successes,
Mhm.
correct?
Yep.
So that is in fact a 6. Now my crit rating is 4,
Yeah.
but I would need 4 successes.
4 advantages
Four
Advantages.
to trigger it.
Um,
He's still standing.
sorry.
But he's the one that I'll shoot with both guns.
I only got 1 success, sorry.
That's
This
okay.
is blank.
I have 3 successes, and I crit.
Yeah, he goes down.
So he actually takes like way more damage than you want to know about because I just shot him with both guns.
He has a dent in his armor.
Oh man,
Slight dent.
that's not good.
No, it's a slight. You have to really look for it to see it.
He'll fail inspection.
Oh well.
I was thinking more like when we were wearing
I
them.
mean,
Not
there's fighting going on. There's
yeah, that's true. There's other fighting going
resistance.
on. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 20 some damage.
Yeah,
If it had been lethal, then
yeah. You would have some carbon scoring on that suit.
So, you take smallest suit.
Yep.
I take biggest suit. You take middle suit.
I take metal suit.
Yeah.
All right, so you got
Droid hero.
your armor on. For the sake of that, if your soak is not, let's see. Oh, it's laminate armor. The soak is 2.
I think you're already
So
wearing
if it's better than the
your-
current armor you're wearing, you can take that instead. If it's not better than your current armor rating, you take the original. 'Cause it does not stack.
Where do I find that?
you're already good. Just
Okay.
I can tell you.
Okay.
That's your soak.
Oh, okay.
So your soak is comprised of this plus your armor, so your armor is at least 2.
Okay.
Your armor is 2, so this is the same as your current armor.
Okay.
My armor went up 1. I might spray paint this shit when we're done. Make it a nice red or something.
Going also being.
He hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah.
He's
So-
right.
This is from
All
Brian.
right.
Get him to look for that harder. All right, so
We tell the people whose house that they were
Janet's
raiding.
okay,
Time up.
sure.
Yeah, we're like,
She
whatever
needs a
you want to
second.
do with them, they're all yours.
Okay. Also, I'm going to tell you,
Second hand is
they have each carry a blaster rifle, which is heavy ranged. It's 9 damage and 3 advantage to crit and stun setting. There's a vibro knife. It's melee. Range engaged. It's long range on the rifle. The knife is engaged. Range. Damage 4. Crit 2. It has pierce 2 and vicious 1.
Damage 2.
Damage 4. Crit 2.
Vicious.
1. Pierce 2. Vicious means if it's 1 rank, you get plus 10 to a crit.
Okay.
When I roll the 100.
And their heavy blaster.
Yep. Well, it's a blaster rifle, but it uses heavy ranged. 9 damage, crit 3, stun setting. And they each carry a frag grenade,
Yay! I got a new I got a new frag grenade.
which is ranged light,
Yes.
short range, 8 damage, 4 to crit. Has a blast radius of 6 and it's limited ammo 1. Obviously.
I have a knife finally.
If your encumbrance is raised by 1 in this armor, You get with an extra reload because they have a utility belt.
Okay. This good, right?
Yeah.
I'd be quiet. I don't sound much like Stormtrooper.
Y'all should. I'll tie these guys up while y'all go ahead and.
Get changed.
Yeah.
You're not gonna sneak a peek if the girl's getting changed in their Stormtrooper armor.
Well, while y'all like scope out the building outside, I'll tie these guys up
Okay.
with my knife.
With your knife, you'll tie him up with your knife.
Oh no.
You'll give them some fancy nooses.
Those are the best cup to use. You've been promoting Sony Spider-Man all night long.
Well, it was off camera earlier.
Now it's Marvel Comics.
It was off camera.
Alright.
Shut up. Alright.
All right.
This brought to you by water.
It's everywhere. Except for
It's
the
the
desert.
essence of wetness.
Yes. It is
So
the
anyway,
essence of
that's part
wetness.
1.
Yep. So we do.
That's a success.
We head
We
to
walk onto it.
to wherever the shuttles are.
So there are a few stormtroopers lining up
To get
to get
on.
on. You just fall in line.
Yes, we fall in line.
Yep.
Okay.
Different lines.
You get on two separate shuttles.
Yes.
Okay.
Hopefully they go to 2 different ships. We don't know.
Don't tell me
exactly.
that.
we don't know exactly where they're going, to be fair.
Okay.
We know where we want to go. Doesn't mean that they're going where we...
So bad. Alright. Are you guys trying to fit in or just standing there?
We're trying to fit in.
Yeah.
Real cool.
Real cool. Or deception.
They actually stop in the droid and check the manifest. There's no droid scheduled for this.
What's our cool break difficulty?
Cool. Just 2.
I'm still flipping a light side because I
Um,
never succeed cool. So flip one of those.
I'm gonna say, I was told to report, and I'm gonna try to, imitate the standard 3PO voice. I was told to report here. May I see that? Must be some mistake. May I see that? And I'll hold my hand out for the data pad. Would that be rolling cool just to make that seem natural?
Yes.
And the difficulty?
3.
See if he hands it to me. Alright. No successes, and let's see if I can figure out how
What was
many.
your cool?
My cool. I have 1 success and 1 of the other things.
Such suspense.
What's the other thing?
Advantage.
Disadvantage.
Threat.
Threat. Yeah.
Yeah, I have 2
I
failures.
keep wanting to say disadvantage. I know that's not right.
Yeah, it's threat. Just think you're getting threat aggro.
Yeah.
I have
But I have a success.
I have 2 failures and 2 advantages.
Okay. What's your cool?
I flipped the light side point
Okay. And
and failed
okay.
by 1.
Okay.
So
What's your cool?
Mine is
it's gonna be rolled now.
these 3. It's 3 of
Roll
them.
those, and then you're rolling these 2.
I don't like those 2.
Oh.
Well, that's your.
You're not cool either. You failed by 1, but you've got 2 advantages.
Okay.
I did not fail.
Okay, I know. That's noted.
Noted.
You're reaching for the pad, and he pulls it away from you, and then you sense hostility grow inside. Like you get the feeling, when you're in the room and no one's saying anything, and you feel everybody's looking at you, and then all of a sudden, outside of town, because the shuttle bays are facing that way, there's a as two bombers explode in the air, and you hear your fighters.
Oh no!
And now the stormtroopers are like, "Get everybody on board. Let's go."
Let's go! Let's go! Let's get on!
Let's do this.
I started doing the same thing. Let's go, let's go. Helping people on.
Yep.
Pretending like I didn't just slit the throats of 3 of their friends.
So the doors close.
I tied them up with my knife.
You hear somebody say, "I guess we're taking the droid."
Those 3 unfortunate souls got.
Oh man.
I'll say, "Oh, help! Please don't leave me with these,
Heathens!
yeah, something like that."
Weren't you already on this shuttle?
Yes.
I will kind of again play the panicky 3PO droid and just kind of run on the shuttle and see if anybody stops me.
Okay. No, you're fine. You get on. Doors close behind you.
We're on.
Yeah. How you guys feeling?
And I'm actually gonna take a strain from that because that's like really antithetical to my nature.
Okay. Sure.
So, how many other stormtroopers are on the shuttle with us?
Loaded, it's about 20 to 30.
So, are we fully
Yeah.
loaded at this point?
No. I would say maybe 20.
Okay. So we sit down and be quiet.
Okay.
We emulate what we see. Pick a stormtrooper and act like him.
That is what I'm doing. I'm
Alright.
trying to deceive them by acting like them.
So
Let's
the
do
shuttle banks hard to the right.
I handle that like a pro.
Which one? Which shuttle bank?
The other banks to the left.
Hey, look, they went the other way.
Good for them.
Are you... What are you doing?
Are we waiting to go back to the...
We're waiting to get
You're
on.
hearing all this stuff.
That's not good.
They're what?
Both of them? Which
Yes,
one?
both of them.
They're doing what?
Making sounds?
I will see if I can look at a computer terminal and figure out what's going on.
Okay. And then you hear... outside past you. And then you hear a explosion and it shakes the rattles of the shuttle.
Which one?
The one you're on.
Okay. Hopefully that means they blow up a
TIE fighter.
TIE fighter.
I don't know.
From what you're gathering, your pilots are putting on quite the show at trying to pursue these shuttles. And they're shooting across their noses instead of at them.
Good plan.
Okay, I look at her, and one of my photoreceptors blinks out, blinks back on.
So that's this
That's a protocol droid wink.
wink.
Yeah.
And then
Alright.
on your shuttle, same thing. And shaking. And you hear like one of the newer stormtroopers is like, "I hope we get back in safely. These pilots are on us."
Damn resistance.
Damn resistance!
I don't know. What do you got?
Then you hear the sound. Well, I don't know how familiar it is to you two or you, but you hear that like right over you. And now you start hearing a lot of laser fire.
Didn't we fight TIE fighters once?
Maybe.
Oh, I guess you did. Yeah. You're hearing a lot of this now.
We didn't fight them. They were trying to blow up the same people we were.
Yeah, but we have seen time.
Yeah,
ran-
that's true.
We ran proficiently.
So now-
we used them as proficient cover.
Oh,
golly fish hooks, I just realized something I should be doing on this little ride. Since I managed to, was looking at a computer terminal to figure... I am going to attempt a computer check to put myself on the manifest.
Okay.
What is my difficulty?
It's not very difficult, but you are standing amongst 20 stormtroopers.
And I will be narrating. I'll be narrating what I see from the fight. I'm like, oh, there's several.
Well, that makes a deception roll.
Just to say what he's
Or
seeing?
You still need 2 setback dice for the company you're around.
All right.
It's not going to be easy to do. You just walk up to a computer and
Right.
they already don't trust you.
Right, true. All right. So, wait, the computers, let's do one of those. I'm going to go ahead and flip one.
Okay.
And upgrade this. Can I have a yellow, please? I need... I succeed, and I'm glad I did that, because, alright, okay, I succeed with no advantage or disadvantage. I have 1 success.
Okay. You're on the manifest.
Sweet. You just didn't see it. 1
Okay.
3PO model protocol droid, slightly dented.
Alright, so you successfully arrive in the hangar bay.
Which one of us is wearing the armor with the dent in it?
Me. I'm sure.
Alright.
Somebody hit me with a steel beam. Then in my armor.
What is that explosion before?
Different.
Shrapnel.
Everything's too exciting sounding.
We're on a ship.
Okay.
It's exciting.
We're gonna blow something up. Sorta.
Hopefully.
Disable.
And you can see outside of the
Right.
particle shield the combat that's going on.
Alright. Let's get.
So, are the shuttles being, like...
Shuttles have arrived.
And people are...
And people are exiting.
Okay. So, we exit.
And they are taking some officers who are out there saying, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. And they're moving them to pilot because some of their pilots aren't available.
Okay.
As you're going down the line, you're approaching the officers. What do you do? You're not. You can probably just walk away.
I'll follow them. Too.
Okay.
Well, you're not with us. You're with her.
I'll
Yeah.
follow her.
Can I blend in with him? Like, can he be... I mean, we're all wearing the same outfit
He's
here.
not. He's droid.
Yeah, but don't droids help? Like, couldn't I be, like, on my little data pad, just be like, do-do-do-do-do?
So we're going to
My
make a
droid
cool
buddy.
check too.
Yeah, make a cool check.
So we know we look like we're.
That's not good. 3 of these and 2 of these.
What's our difficulty?
And it's 2,
So yes.
but take a step back because you're not wearing a stormtrooper outfit.
Oh, you're good.
I sink a setback because I'm indistinguishable.
Okay.
So,
Roll this.
wait a minute.
When they're looking for someone specifically.
Yeah,
you
that's right.
specifically.
I upgrade difficulty of checks to identify.
Yeah.
You're gonna be fine.
So I do take a setback.
So she's got 4 successes and 2 threats that she can soak as strain because
Has
this
two
is
difficulty?
Yes.
mentally taxing to you.
What does that say now?
I have
It
no.
said 12
That
before.
offsets. It's a wash.
It
was.
No successes, no threats.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That is the 4th.
Okay.
So I did okay.
What'd you get?
4 successes and
Okay.
2 threats that she can soak as strain.
Okay.
So this is taxing and sweating and
Inside the helmet.
I know, right?
Doesn't quite fit right.
It already smells bad in there. It smells like the dude that was wearing it before you.
Hey, it's not the worst thing I've worn.
Although that's not bad a roll. That's not a bad roll with a setback dice.
Okay,
That's
so
not
we
great.
Does he
make
care?
it past the fellas, right?
Yes, but hold on. He looks at the droid and says, "You're useless here. Go." So he's actually telling you to get out of line. You go take over that pilot, the TIE fighter now. And everybody's kind of dispersing to different TIE fighters. They're not paying attention to what you're doing.
Okay.
They're
so,
directing.
So they
pilots.
direct, and we just saunter off.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like
But you
we
need-
go in that
you
direction.
should make
but then-
a check to saunter off.
What kind of check?
Stealth.
So just two.
I'm just going at. I'm like, yes,
Let's
sir.
see. What's his? Well, no, it's
Unless you
general.
want.
It's not a post.
Oh, you didn't saunter.
Maybe I did. It was just really awkward.
What happened?
It went badly.
A
Oh.
failure and a threat.
Oh, okay.
Should we roll saunter too?
Yes.
And
Roll
what's the-
cool.
Roll cool
Yep.
instead of stealth.
I was gonna roll deception.
Oh
but
wait. Oh,
telling
you haven't got through the line yet. That was them going through the line.
Okay.
You guys have to be cool in the line.
Do we have to be cool or can we lie?
You have to do two things. You have to be cool in the line, and then you have to be stealthy once you're out of the damn
I was
line.
gonna lie and tell them that we're supposed to go to engineering.
That
We
we're
were told to report to engineering.
We could do that.
Okay. Well,
We could
let's
both lie on it
let me
adequately.
get an officer here and see what the opposed roll is. Here we go.
I'd rather do that than keep trying to roll cool.
It's going to be. Are you ready?
Yep.
It's going to be a purple and 2 challenge.
Two red.
Yep. Well, he's lying. You're not lying.
So I'm gonna flip.
You're lie adjacent.
I'm gonna flip another dice.
Can
Not
I
a dice.
say that since I'm with him, I can give him a bonus?
What are you? How are you going to give him a bonus? The uniform
No.
fits.
This time.
There's no distraction.
Non-convincingly.
Give us a proper salute.
Magic handshake.
Yeah, they're not gonna believe me. Hold on.
We're in trouble.
It's so hard to count.
Just group them.
Hold on. So I've got 2 advantages, but no success.
Okay. You go where I tell you to go. Now man that ship.
Alright, now I'm gonna stealth.
Yes, sir.
Now we'll stealth.
Yes. Now we.
I flip one
Hold
of
on a
these over, by the
second.
way.
What'd you roll?
What? I didn't roll anything.
Roll cool.
Roll cool. Now difficult.
2. Yes.
Oh no. I have a success and 2 threats.
Success.
Yeah, I have a success and 2 threats.
He grabs your arm.
Mhm.
What accent is that?
Exotic.
Remove your helmet.
It's stuck from all the fighting. Can't do it. Stuck.
And all of a sudden, because you're successful, an A-wing comes by the hangar and starts firing at it. And there's like explosion.
Oh no!
Oh, we take this turn to run.
Take this turn to sneak away.
Run the wrong way.
Let's sneak away! Sneak!
Run away! Run away!
Alright, we run away now.
Okay.
Do we have to roll sneak?
Yes.
There's
Go sneak
explosions.
too.
They really have to sneak.
Yes.
I flipped one of these earlier. There should be
You get a
three
boost
dice.
because of distraction.
There it is.
There it is. I'm gonna soak all of that strain.
Okay.
What? So what is strain?
I've got two successes, but I've got 2 threats, which I can still get strained because it's very.
Well, it's not combat.
What about me? How'd my lie go over?
You can only do strain in combat.
Okay, good. I don't want to do it then.
But I'm gonna mark those down.
I have 2 successes.
Okay.
I have 2 successes.
I am sneaking away.
Okay. I think you had some threats. Okay. So what's the plan?
Where are we going? Engineering?
Engineering.
So we both teams are going engineering.
Yes.
Okay. As you go through the sterile white hallways of the Star Destroyers,
We can march. Fit in.
you pass some mouse droids on the way, clumps of stormtroopers, a lot of officers. For brevity, I'm going to ask, as you go through, are you stopping to duck out of the way? Are you acting cool?
Stopping to duck out of the way.
All right.
Taking like side routes as much as possible.
Okay. This
Probably
is going to
there's
affect the roll, so that would be
Probably
stealth.
some vents if we have to.
Okay.
Magical vents?
Magical vents. Stealth.
Yes. 2 difficulty.
All of us?
Yes. Unless you're doing a different.
I mean, we're essentially doing the same thing.
Okay.
We're trying to.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you're trying to
4
be cool
successes.
or. Okay.
Are we trying to be cool? Or are we trying? I think ducking out of the way is wise and
2
trying to take
successes.
like
Okay.
I would
side.
be better. Personally, I would be better at being cool. I would be better since I'm a droid. I can just.
You can always duck, and he can walk past.
Okay. So wait, what am I
And
trying?
when I see some cover, I'll like
So-
wave you to a side path.
Stealth?
Where's your
again?
cool? Is what?
And still 2.
Yeah.
Where's your
There's
stealth?
difficulty 2 for cool
2.
as well.
Yes.
2. So roll cool instead of stealth because you got more chances of getting it right.
Okay. And then 2 of those.
Yep.
Okay. And that's it.
Yep.
Okay.
And you did really well. You had 1 success and 3
I
advantages.
have a failure and an advantage.
Okay. You get a patrol that stops, and what is your function here?
I've been assigned to engineering. Deception, I guess.
Yes.
What is it? And that's an opposed, so their difficulty is.
Their discipline is 3.
Yikes. Not as good at deception, but wow, 4 successes, 5 threats. So, luck or something is with me.
The Force, perhaps.
I'm a droid.
The Force doesn't discriminate. The Force may still like you. Think you're a good droid, right? We're gonna get mail off that one. Get that girl off there. She doesn't know what she's talking
Right.
about. It's gonna be terrible. Laughing at myself.
They're suspicious of you, but for some added narrative, I'm assuming your pilots, you all have the same comlink wave, right? As you're hiding, you hear, and you get this, I get, well, no, because you're engaged with them. You're hearing the the chatter, like pilot chatter.
From all the pilots that are
Yes.
out there? Okay.
You've lost 3 so far. But they still haven't lost hope. They're still pushing through.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Yeah, 3's not bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's not
No.
They'll be mourned later.
exactly.
Okay.
Well, tit for tat, I've already killed 3 Imperial soldiers, so far we're
What a
even.
dick.
All right, so we
Okay,
are.
to be fair, I stunned them and then took their shit and then cut their throats with their own knife.
Did we just leave them in their house?
Yeah.
But those people are gonna get blamed.
Well,
It's done.
eh.
He'll pay for that later.
That's future Greg's problem.
That's future Charwayne's problem.
There we go.
Tazio. That's future
Tazio.
Tazio's problem.
It's future Charwayne's problem. Someone else has to deal with my
We'll
my
have to
sins.
go back there with a mop and a bucket.
Sort of Wayne will. As soon as he gets back from visiting his
So,
mommy.
do we make it to engineering?
You make it down a level.
Not so fast.
Yeah,
Can't
not
get
so
there.
fast.
Yeah. Can't make any of this easy. No.
It's a large ship.
All right,
There are elevators.
we're down a level. Or
Okay.
Whatever.
So you're down a level.
All right. There's more hustling. The pilots are trying to attack the Star Destroyers. You can feel the rattle.
Why?
They have to act on their feet.
Well, they're just supposed to be going after TIE
I know,
fighters. There's no
but
reason to
if
go.
they're taking casualties that way, if they decide they can fly closer and the TIE fighters aren't going to fire and then risk hitting the other Star Destroyer, I mean, crossfire,
Right.
they'll have to move eventually. It's like two pirate ships.
Yeah.
They
But
can't-
that was one of our early plans. Like,
Right. But they're trying to survive.
They're doing their best.
Yeah.
All right.
So
They
we
take
need to
out the Star Destroyer with
shields.
us on it.
yes.
We need to help these guys out. We need to take out.
So
shields.
we get a floor below, you're saying? And
Okay.
then...
So, shields. Do you want to use computers?
Yes.
A terminal? Okay. Do you guys want to use jack into something?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
What's my difficulty?
2. Same.
Do I also roll?
No, I mean he's
Yeah.
gonna plug in.
I mean, I have less of a chance of doing it, but just kidding.
I succeed. I'm figuring out how much. So let's see. Have 2 successes.
Okay.
2 successes in adding to the threat count. 2 threats.
Sure. Okay.
Um,
So the shield generator internally is not going to be with the reactor core.
Right.
So you're going to have to make 2 stops. I mean, it depends on where you're going. Are you just trying to take out the shields?
if we take out the shields, then the fighters are going to be able to do a lot more damage to the ship itself.
Okay.
One hopes.
What are we going to do once we do that?
Escape pods, I'm hoping.
So one more floor
Yeah.
for the
But-
shield generator.
Well, and the cool thing is, hopefully, with them starting to shoot up the ship, that'll distract people
From
from
us.
us going to the reactor core and blowing the thing up.
Gotcha. Let's do it.
All right. So another.
And one of the things, and I want to say,
Uh-huh.
one of the things I want to do with that, and I have an extra success in it. Obviously, it doesn't make much sense to simply turn off the shields, and they just flip a switch and turn. I mean, I've shut down the shield generator like cold. So,
And like
I wanna
destroy
make
the
it-
control panel.
well, I
Like-
want to make it hard
What
for
are the
them
other
to just
control
turn the
panels?
thing back
Well-
on. That doesn't.
Well, you can't do it from terminal. You have to go to where it's at. I was saving you computers so you can find it.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
okay. So I didn't drop the shields, but I know where
No.
the shield generator is.
And so do you.
So how far away are we talking?
That's another floor down.
Just one floor down?
Yeah, it's on the next floor down.
Okay.
But you're going to have to make another. Whatever. Here comes another patrol.
Sales.
Okay.
2.
Fine.
So what I would like to do, since I'm at the computer terminal, I would like to again,
Your beautiful,
forge-
beautiful
to
kitten.
create a work order for
One of those
that assigns me to
And
the
then this
shield
is-
generator.
Okay.
Good.
So
Roll computer.
difficulty,
3.
sure.
But let's make one of those a
An epic
challenge. Yeah.
Good. We need more white on the table.
Sure, let's see what happens. Many failures is what happened.
I think
Well,
we need to
and again, it's my favorite kind of roll. Many failures with advantages, which I have 2 failures. Those offset.
I'm glad I'm with you, Tazio.
2 failures and an advantage. So
Okay.
She says as I hide. I'm glad I'm with
I
where
don't
you go.
succeed. I don't succeed in creating a manifest, or a work order, but I guess it didn't know. I guess I managed to cover my tracks well enough. It didn't
Okay.
alert the computer
Sure.
or anything wrong.
Do you get any advantages or anything?
We both rolled 1 success and 1 advantage.
Okay, but on your computer's check, did you get an advantage? I
Yes.
forgot to ask.
No, I
Okay,
had 2 successes and 2 threats.
sure.
For sneaking, after we do computer, I have 2 successes and 2 threats.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, so you locate the.
Roll step down. Brazen it out.
You reach the next level down.
Okay.
And everything is like high alert now. Just because the battle, you're assuming. So, one more check. But since everyone's on high alert, it's 2 purple and a red
For sneak.
for whatever you're doing. Explain what you're doing as they go past.
Sneaking.
I'm just trying to be like them without the deception.
Sure.
Yay!
Oh my
do
god,
that.
I made it with so many failures. I mean, I have so many threats.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip one back since this is it. This is getting us in there. So I'm going to flip one back and
So I
upgrade
think-
my dice. And
I have-
One of these as well.
I have not good.
What'd you get?
I have an advantage and a failure.
Okay.
I have a
You
triumph.
succeeded. By a lot.
So
He triumphed, and I'm doing
What'd you
good
roll?
things.
What skill?
Me?
No, him.
We're actually down to 2 now. She had to flip 1 too. She
What
rolled
did you roll,
cool.
Gregory?
cool. Sorry, just to stroll on in there.
So
I have a triumph, a failure, and
Say
a
this.
threat.
these
Since
cancel
you heal
out.
3 strain, I'm cool.
These cancel out,
Me?
Yes.
and you've got 1 success.
You know, I will heal 3 strain
Okay.
because I was down to 8.
Alright,
She had a success.
okay.
Sorry,
your
not
team
to
is fine.
blurt it out.
No, no.
What'd you have?
And then I have 2 successes and 3 threats.
Okay. Okay, so you make it to the shield generator.
And we flip the comically large off switch.
Well, there are 4 Imperial troopers, not stormtroopers, but
The guys in
You
the
know.
black uniforms with the big helmets.
yeah.
So these aren't real stormtroopers. These are like engineering.
No, they're just the
dudes.
fake ones.
They're the engineering people.
I'm going to
In
lie
all
to them.
Yes.
likelihood, they are not as trained as well as I am.
Okay.
Sure.
I am going to
Sure.
lie to them.
Okay, so we have 2 teams doing something.
I'm going to salute them with the Imperial salute, and I'm going to say, I'm supposed to tell you to report to TIE Fighter deck, whatever it's called. Out of character, I don't know. what
Make
it's called.
something up. Because Cinna doesn't know.
Done so much.
To Hangar Bay. Ships. Some of our ships have taken on heavy damage, and they need you to fix them. They need extra engineers. Some are too drunk.
I nod convincingly.
Okay.
Got an idea.
Okay.
It's 3 purple.
3 purple. He's nodding convincingly. Can I have?
It looks like a bobblehead.
Yes, believe it. Yes.
Believe it. Just tell the truth. I have 2 triumphs.
Damn.
That's cocked. Still nothing. Okay, so.
Do. Suspenseful music.
Okay. I have.
We're all gonna die.
2 triumphs, but only 1 success and 2 threats. But I have 2 triumphs.
Okay.
To see how dedicated these Imperials.
Not
I'm
only do you
so up
fool
for it.
them into believing that you're trustworthy, any future deception checks against this group of people require no opposed check.
Oh, yay!
So they all leave.
Yeah.
They think you're their commanding officer.
Hustle!
They're like, why are we going? Oh, well, whatever.
They need extra mechanics! We under attack! Go! Go! Go!
And they go.
Okay.
They go.
Great.
Leaving us alone, right?
Yeah.
Comically
There
large
you go.
switch.
All right. So, we're going to see how dedicated these particular set of Imperials are to their duty.
Okay.
What Setup would like to do is
Just do it.
Setup's going to tell the computers to sound a radiation leak alarm inside the shield generator room, and then we'll stand around outside the shield generator room so that if they run out, so
Okay.
as not to get irradiated, they will say, "You're a droid. Get in there."
All right.
So,
This is a good plan. Nice.
so
like
that's
this.
computers, and I've got some advantages. I've got so I got an although I failed in the work order to the shield generator, I got an advantage there. I got so
I thought you weren't successful with that.
I failed to forge a work order, but I
Yeah.
got an advantage. So can I take that to mean that I'm getting to know this computer system and it makes a future roll easier? Does that work?
That would make sense. I mean, he'd be getting into the same system over and over again. It would start getting easier. You'd think this was the 3rd or 4th
Well, I
time?
was going to raise difficulty because you failed the last time, but you can say that I won't raise difficulty on it.
All right.
So 2 purple.
All right. And I'm really good at computers, so get ready for your sound effect. I succeed with a threat.
Okay.
I actually have 2 successes and a threat.
They rush out. And you droid. You have a radiation leak.
Radiation leak? That sounds terribly dangerous.
Get in there and fix it.
Yes, sir. I will take the threat as a strain. How about? Because this is do or die.
It's not combat.
I'm sorry.
It's not combat.
Not combat. You can't do that.
No, can't avoid negative outcomes with strain unless it's combat.
Nice.
Well, anyway, but I'll say yes, sir. I'll toddle in there. You probably better wait outside.
Yeah, I'm thinking I just try to
And also-
blend.
Yeah. You stand guard.
Yeah.
They've lost 4 ships now.
All right. So, what are you doing in this room?
We are turning off the thing.
Turning off the shield generator?
Yeah.
Is that even a roll? Like, what do I roll for that?
Roll computers to see if you know which one to pull.
You roll computers.
Just start pulling
Give me a-
stuff.
give me a
Go
difficulty.
down the. Seriously, like, let's just wreak havoc. Let's go.
3 for you because you're not familiar with this.
What's my difficulty?
2.
Those all wash. I have no successes, 2 advantages.
Okay.
I failed, but I have 2 advantages.
Okay.
3 advantages.
Move over.
So
let
I
me-
start pulling roll.
Oh, she's gonna try.
I can pass you a bonus dice.
Yes. And it's still 2.
Yes. Do you have computers?
2.
Okay. Did you have advantages left over?
I have 2.
You can take a boost.
Roll this with it.
Okay, and
Versus-
2 of the purple ones.
Two.
I
You
have.
hear on the comm link, come in and help me with this.
I have
Well,
6.
why would they allow me to go in?
No,
They've run. They've booked it.
Oh, they're gone?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm totally in then.
Okay. A success and 2 advantage.
Oh yeah, you did it.
You know which one.
Woo! I did it!
I'm
she's
doing
got-
the shit.
She's
Okay.
got 3 successes.
So
and a
it's
threat.
like so can we say narratively the shield generator needs 2 operators to shut down? It's like one of those like dual key things.
That would make sense. I mean, it is the shield
That's
generator.
what, that's
Okay,
exactly what I
well.
thought was going on when I was like,
Someone please make that a clip.
A gift that never ends.
So
Okay, so we should probably send a message through our comm link that we have successfully done this.
Yes.
To you guys, vice versa, and then we need to tell our pilots to start aiming.
Shields are down.
Shields are down.
Well, we need to roll the mechanics check to shut down the shields, right?
We just did it.
We just did that.
We
didn't
figured out how to do it, but we didn't do it.
That seems.
well.
You said we were gonna get the computers to figure out what we need to do.
you can roll a mechanics roll and make it not get back up.
There
break
you go.
this
Just
shit.
sabotage it.
Yes, I will roll mechanics to sabotage this shit.
Okay.
So
What's
the next person
difficulty?
running in here doesn't turn it back on.
Yes.
What's the difficulty?
3.
3?
Sure.
It's a great idea. I'll do the same.
Really?
So bad. Oh no. Oh
I have 3 successes.
Yeah.
good.
And 4 threats.
Oh.
But I did succeed.
no. The biggest cat
I
in
have
the
no
world.
successes in a threat.
So cute.
She is.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I did this, but this shit's about to blow up.
No.
More officers are coming back.
I broke the shit.
And that's to lock out.
The narrative ones are collective, so I'm using them per team. The threats.
Okay. Well, they got some threats, but I did succeed in people not being able to turn this back on.
All right. So you two leave. What is your plans to go?
Leave.
Are we leaving the whole ship? Or are we taking off now? Or are we going to go down to mechanics or reactor core and try to blow the ship anyway?
I think that we're going to try and go to the core.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. What are you? Actually, you get a call on the thing.
Me?
Or no, you're hearing the chatter too. Everybody's on
Right.
the same line. They're down to just Maki and Cash.
How did that happen so quickly?
There are several TIE fighters, and they're going up against
Lame.
you two. Leave. Where's your plan to go?
We're doing the same. We're going to the reactor room.
I think that we would be going to the reactor room, but I bet Angela wants a piece of Titus, so
Good luck getting there.
we have to make a decision. Do I go after
Stephanie.
him, or do I hope that the whole ship's gonna go down as a result of our work?
What's that?
Yeah, the ship goes down.
Let's go help. Let's
Okay.
go to the reactor.
If they're down, down.
What's happening? Come here. What's happening? Come. Come on.
Well, no, you know what?
Come on,
you know what's going to
baby.
be. You know what will be like just super duper
Over
cool
here.
is we get the ship.
Good
We
girl.
sabotage the reactor. Ship starts blowing up. We hustle it. We hotfoot it to an escape pod,
Good
and it's the one Titus is getting into.
I like that plan.
Well, we'll see where it gets. Are you under engineering?
Yes, we're all going to engineering.
You could flip a destiny point if we have any left. You can flip a destiny
If we
point.
have any left
Wait a
being
minute.
moved.
There is several threat on the table.
Little
Yes.
so much threat, kitty.
All right, so you're going to engineering.
Yes.
Engineering. Yeah.
Make one more, whatever you're doing, in the final floor.
Difficulty.
2 challenge.
This is all of us?
Yes.
Handily succeeded that one. Handily.
So wait, I'm just trying to be cool.
Yep.
Why are you rolling purple? I said 2 challenge die.
2 challenge?
Yes.
Because I don't understand what that means.
2 red.
I don't have 2 red.
Okay. Well, I still made it.
Okay.
But now I've only got 1 advantage instead of 2.
I
So
have
3.
1 success and 4 advantages.
Roll.
Okay.
Are our advantages canceling out the
What are you...
threats that
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So I have 4 advantages.
You still
what'd you roll?
succeeded.
I rolled a success.
No,
and
but what skill did you roll?
Deception.
In my head, she's going down the corridor like deception, deception, deception.
I'm totally a stormtrooper!
Okay.
I didn't have the time up on the top or anything to make this uniform!
Anna just going, I'm cool, I'm cool, I'm cool.
We both succeeded
What
with
would be the
advantages.
rule? What would I use if I want to take like service hatchways and if I want to travel through the most obscure parts of the ship?
It would slow you down. But... There would be no roll. You would just say you're doing it, and then it would just take you longer to get where you're going.
And then Rob would,
I'm
of
okay
course,
with that.
Okay.
Actually,
leave people
You know,
on their way.
I think it's important to
He's gonna make somebody find us anyway. Trash compactor or not.
It's on the Death Star.
It's happening.
Okay.
Well, that's because we've all rolled so many threats.
so.
At this point, you're just like, yeah, this seems right.
Because I have called up the
Engineering's gonna be
schematic of
like
the ship,
50
right?
guys playing cards.
Several checks ago, when I found the location of the shield generate, I would assume that was accessing the ship schematic. So I can use that to kind of, like you said, it's a longer route, but it's
Safer.
out of, it's longer but
Are you
safer.
following this path?
Yeah, I think it's important we stick together.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
We're sneaking. I'm just seeing like
Are you going the direct route, or are you...
Yeah, I succeeded.
Deception,
Okay.
With
deception.
2 advantages.
I figured that it would be really hard for me to fit in this uniform because 1, there's boobs, and 2, my hair is like this.
I imagine it's like sticking out of the bottom of it.
I do I
Trying to tuck it in
there. It's like pressed down in there. My hair.
Mine fits perfectly except for where my massive, pec is dented in with this little dent in my armor.
We see all those increased patrols, and I'm just like, you hear like the servos
Yeah.
on my neck go, zzz. Like, no way.
Alright.
So we are headed to
So we made it?
different.
Yeah, we're like, we're going through the Jeffries tubes.
You kind of pass through like on the way down, the prisoner area,
But
and
there's 15 Wookiees I'm saving them.
you see stormtroopers escorting a young Chiss woman, and she looks very familiar to you.
It's your
How
mom.
many stormtroopers?
2.
How familiar?
Like family.
Like family.
If there's no one else around? Oh fuck, I draw my guns.
Okay.
Damn it, Tazio.
That's the last thing you hear before blaster fire, so. So one of them is going to be by surprise, and then the next one's hopefully going to go into initiative.
Sure.
God damn it. You guys stay cool. Tazio is a little off book.
Both guns go off,
Okay.
so he takes 22 damage. This is 11 times 2. Because I'm on new guns! I'm so happy.
Okay. One goes down.
And then initiative.
Yeah.
And both of those were rolling
Vigilance.
Vigilance?
Unless you weren't expecting a fight, that's cool.
I was not expecting a fight until he pulled out his gun, so what am I rolling?
And it's so fast.
She was
Cool.
over there going deception,
It's
deception,
so
deception.
fast. that
No,
you're
damn
rolling-
it!
It's so fast that you're rolling cool.
Yes. I have one success.
I have 1 success and 4 advantages.
You go
Okay.
first.
You go first, and he goes, and she goes.
He's dead. I have a triumph
Okay, yeah, he's dead.
and several other advantages and good stuff, but he's dead.
Sure.
So he's turning around and drawing his weapon, and you just nail him.
I don't think he got to turn around. I think he died to the back of the head the same as the other guy. It's just that fast.
Okay.
Does the chess woman look like she's with them, or is she a prisoner?
She has cuffs on.
So that's just, yeah, just. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure no one else
You-
heard that.
What do you do?
I run up to her and make sure it's her. Is this my sister? Or is this someone I know from back home? Or,
It's your sister.
yeah.
And you're wearing a stormtrooper
It's
helmet.
Maloric.
Maloric? How do you spell that?
Well, that's not her full name, but it's
I have it
Of
written
course,
down
it's
somewhere.
Malorek.
R-E-K-K.
Come with us if you want to live.
You still have your helmet on?
Yes. I'll take it off.
What? Tazio?
And then I'll put it back on.
Okay.
Just stay with us.
Disguise.
She picks up one of the heavy blaster rifles
Nice.
and goes with you.
Because she's what, like 16?
I
Younger?
think she's a little older because we added
Older.
years to you.
Oh,
so
yeah. She's like 18, 19.
yeah.
Could she assemble enough unblasted parts, or did you shoot both stormtroopers in the head? So
I
both
dropped them both in the head.
So both the helmets.
Yeah, that's all right. All right.
That's awesome, though.
They both took like 20 something damage out of their,
Minion
8 or
blade,
9
Yeah.
move
And
points.
as you two approach the reactor core,
I'm sorry.
That takes strain for that.
yes, 2 strain, and you take a strain.
Okay.
I bet you took a strain.
You take 2 strain, and you take a strain.
I should probably take 2 straight because
Dose.
Because in
blew
front
the
of you-
plan, man.
In all white, with a cape
Oh crap.
and scar.
This is really slowing us down.
I remember you. Your squad outside.
Right now, just blast her
Is-
out in the
And
face.
how does he recognize her? She has a helmet on.
That's
Oh,
true.
dang it. Shoot. I was trying to end it because it's like 10:50.
I'll end it. I'll end it good. He doesn't
like,
know who I
"Stop."
am. How would he know who I am?
You just-
How?
You're just
Well, we
He
are.
just says, because I have 6th threat that says so.
Cause
I don't have 6th threat for anything. What are we talking about? I didn't get 6th threat for anything.
we're clambering out of a maintenance head.
Yes,
which is
when
sort of-
Stormtrooper.
The worst.
Anyway, what are you doing?
Anyway,
I'm gonna shoot him in the face.
we're going to end it here
Oh.
because it's late.
with her pulling out her thing and putting it in his face, and then we'll pick up there next week.
Yes. You want to say your helmet fell off? Because that's something cool to say.
My helmet fell off.
Yeah, you're clambering out of a damn vent.
That would be the most awkward thing in the world to make your helmet fall off. Whoops.
Well, because you're
Does he
getting
need
down.
to? Do
and
you
then-
need him to know who I am?
I always spend a point.
Oh, you have taken your helmet off because it's hot and stuffy in the corridors.
And
You
it
want
smells
him
like-
to see who you are when you face him.
Honestly, I just want him to die. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get real specific on this.
Alright. So we're ending it there.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll save his monologue for next week.
Oh. But see,
That was supposed to be the
you have
tension
to
part.
know better. You have to shoot them while they're monologuing.
Yes.
I learned. And double tap.
But
Gotta
he
do that
remembers
too.
you. He remembers killing your mentor.
But he wouldn't remember me. I was barely around. He wouldn't know me. He didn't know me in the bar.
Maybe he's got a really good memory.
Looked straight at him.
He was hammered.
He wasn't looking at you. You were looking at him.
I still don't know if he would remember me. Like from the story we came up with. Happy life.
Okay.
It would be
Well,
like
It makes it so much sweeter.
Next week,
I just want him to die a lot.
he's
Maybe
like
we'll
been
find out
obsessed
next
with
week.
you. He like follows your Instagram account.
Yeah, on his
and-
data pad.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
He's taking pride that this squad out here is failing.
Sort of.
Well, from their perspective.
Stabby, stabby.
But next
wait.
week, we'll have.
An awesome,
Wait, I do have a question too. My gunnery is only a 2.
so that's for when you're. That's gunnery is for when you're firing ship weapons.
Your range of light
Okay.
is actually a yellow and a green.
Oh,
What is that?
down.
What is
With
the
your
yellow?
actual blaster. Yeah, that one.
This
is
a
your
better
gunnery
version.
two greens.
Yes.
It is.
Wow, I'm as good a shotting on a starship
But
as
you
are.
weren't trained in that.
Okay.
You're trained to fly.
To give you an example,
Yeah.
And you're trained on ground assault.
that's the best skill I have.
Okay. Melee and lightsaber.
Not lightsaber.
It says I kid you not. It says lightsaber, and I have
Live.
4.
I didn't put lightsaber on there.
Rob.
What?
But it generates it. I think.
I know.
Okay.
I think it generates. I've got lightsaber skill. I think
I've got
it just
lightsaber skill
generates it
too.
automatically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have 4.
Anyone can pick up a lightsaber.
Well, it's your brawn.
but they're
I
they're
guess it's-
rare.
Jedi to be able to do that business.
You don't need to be a Jedi to
Debatable.
use a lightsaber.
You can swing it around.
I thought that was part of the debate with Han that he picked one up, and I am way out of my depth here.
Because Finn picked one up and started swinging around.
You haven't been not a Jedi, as far as we know.
You know, I was gonna say, but do we know that?
He didn't know that. He just picked it up and started swinging it.
There was examples in other places where people who aren't Jedi use, well, are most likely not
They're
Jedi.
a more delicate weapon, and people probably don't want to mess with them.
Because they,
because you might cut yourself.
you might cut an arm off, man.
But and Han used it to slice open a dead tauntaun, which is not
Yes.
overly challenging.
Anyway, hope you guys have fun. We will see you next week. We will finish this arc
Maybe.
and good times. Good night, everybody.
Night.
Night.